There's no reason to fear it at all. Nice attempt to get more frame advantage. Try to go for back 3. Gets a back 1 for his troubles.
He loves using the back 1, dude. That's his like go-to move, which is it's good.
It's kind of one of those things that separates the men from the boys.
Yeah.
Like heavy reliance on back 1 is a sign of like a harang that's kind of afraid of being on the defensive. So like anytime I see a harang that presses back 1 a lot, I'm like, okay, it's time to launch.
Yeah.
Backdash and launch it. It's just one of those like nervous ticks that you kind of have to get over as a harang player.
Yep.
It is a good move. It is very evasive, but.
Because I mean it has really like no range. Like when you see him use it, like it's good like if you're right on him. But like other than that, really no use for it.
But a good player will make that whiff.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a non-issue.
Yo,
nice 12 break.
Yeah.
That is like his favorite throw in this game.
It's good.
I've never seen him not attempt to go for a flamenco 12.
Flamenco 12.
Oh my God! There we go. Boom.
Full combo. Let's see it.
Full combo. Decides to go for the death fist afterwards. I mean, that's
plus.
No,
it's not plus.
It's negative.
How negative? How much is that?
It's like -6 or -7, I think.
I should have said safe. I'm used to Dragon Ball where everything, if it's safe, it's just plus like 25.
That's because you're playing games that are interesting.
He's in the public eye. He's watching his damn mouth now. I see it.
Lets you be a little creative with your pressure, if you will. Facilitates the competitive spirit of the community.
Yeah.
One might say. Shout outs to AE.
Bodied.
Damn. All right, that's the first round.
Yeah.
That's the first round to Sandman. Hensworth is going to have to reevaluate his game plan.
I wonder if he could change the stage. I feel like if he changed the stage, I don't know if he
should definitely change the stage. This stage does not behoove Paul.
Yeah.
Oh no! But Hensworth, sticking to his guns, decides to go right in for another series of rounds.
Well, I feel like Harang's pretty good at the wall too.
Yeah, Harang is good at the wall, but Paul's like sheer damage output at the wall is like obscene,
unbeatable.
Like that alone might be the game changers there, but he decides not to go for it. He decides to fight out and open. I can't see the stream chat at all. Nice pickup.
This poor boy.
Can you not hear a single thing I'm saying? Because that's a common thing that happens in the stream for some reason.
I don't know who's anything.
All right, let me see.
Stream right now? I'm looking at the stream right now. Check it for me.
Yeah. Nice pickup. Right off the decides to go for a reset.
Nah, he's going for a bunch of them. Gotta duck that high though with that knee. That's like Paul 101.
Yeah.
It's like lagging on my phone.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm having problems like trying to connect to the.
Yeah, I think that's like corner's kind of whack. This corner's kind of wonky.
Yeah, it's also that everyone connects to BP public.
Yeah.
So like I can't get a single thing worthwhile there. That's a pickup. That could have been a down 2. Yeah. That could have been a. He tried to go for the wall standing combo, which is a little bit iffy. Decides to go for the hard knockdown.
Ooh,
right.
ooh.
So Henny looks like he's picking up. So Henny has this weird like Sharingan that happens from time to time. Like this dude will like turn on in one round, and then like all of a sudden he makes all the right guesses.
Yeah.
And then he just goes back to being like a different player. It's super weird.
That sounds like
it's like,
and you can tech every grab now.
Yeah. Like yeah, seriously, he like goes Kaioken. It's really strange.
Omo.
Like I remember that like the first time I ever fought him.
Yeah.
He like straight up went like Kaioken times 10, and I was like, what is going on?
Nutty.
And then like it evened out over it, but it was just like, what the it's so like sporadic too. I can't get a B on when he's gonna like power up.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's not like Dragon Ball where he takes like 8 minutes or a full episode just to go, you know. He needs like he just kind of like there's like a switch, like he's like a cyborg, like and then he's godlike. But I mean, maybe this, ironically, the stage is basically the exact same stage.
It's exactly the same
That's
stage.
my luck. I go to this freaking stage select, and it's just the damn other infinite stage.
Paul punching through the wall and then regretting it later because he doesn't have a wall anymore.
Damn, where'd that wall go? Oh yeah.
Oh man, I didn't think that through.
Yo, could
nice
Paul use his hair as a wall? Is that meta or?
He uses his hair as the wall.
Damn,
he like takes it off. It's actually a wig.
Yeah.
He just throws it like an item.
I mean, they're probably extensions, dude. You see if he just gets bigger freaking hair.
Maybe it's like one of those. Maybe it's like the Tekken Tag 2 balloons, where he just like plants it on the ground and all of a sudden become like little mines that interrupt hits.
Oh, that was almost.
Oh, nice break.
Yeah, still getting all the grabs. Ooh, let's see.
I don't know why he did that. That full sway 4 like in the middle of nowhere, but there you go. Decides to go for the full combo.
Not really. I can't really hear the game audio.
I can hear a little bit. Don't be careful about the video because like the last time you messed around with it, like you turned off my match with Sayco. Yeah, that happened a couple times.
Yeah.
Like when I was playing Sayco.
As in like video switching?
Yeah.
Oh, that was just me being finicky.
Oh.
I was checking an audio thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my beat.
I feel like I hear it, but it's kind of like underwater.
The stream is only staring at these guys right now.
Uh-oh. You need to flip the switch, man.
Why is that?
What the hell?
All right, so shout-outs to everyone watching me recline as I commentate a match that you can't see. How you guys doing? Is this do you like this position or do you like this position? Let me know.
Yeah. Well, the matches have been really
Pop off in the comments.
We'll say you guys didn't miss much, right?
You definitely missed like the entire match.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that's kind of out of my hands, my guy. I can only call him as I see him.
Yeah. Well,
back 3 again.
Try to give him the radio commentator.
Yeah. That was.
I think we got it.
That was a down back 3. Henny takes that round. I wish you guys saw that match. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I guess. All right. Who do you want to bump off? You want to bump off me or Mason? All right. Cool. Let me move up a little bit. Hopefully, I'm still not. We're kind of in a weird position right now where everyone is staring at me. Hashtag Dolph Ziggler, all eyes on me.
Alright, what's up, stream? Off in bed here. Like, can you guys say things?
Yep.
Hi.
Hey, look at that. Now we got the marquee. We got our beautiful faces. You got me leaning back like a fat bastard.
How's the sound for everybody? Sorry that you guys had to stare at Bob and Mason the whole time.
I know. I mean, I'm sorry. Y'all were graced with the presence of our faces, but I know you guys wanted to watch Tekken instead, but, you know.
How do we use the mobile app to see who's actually in the chat room?
The mobile app?
Yeah, I'm using
I don't actually use the mobile app. I just use the website.
You get the dashboard on here.
Oh, sweet.
So chat. Hey, is it possible to see the stream chat at all on this monitor?
We're experiencing technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Our streamcaster is cycling through all the video channels right now. There we go. We should just keep it like this, man.
I'm checking some audio stuff. I swear to God.
It's all good.
Oh my God.
You're doing great, man.
You're doing the best you can with what you got. I appreciate it. All right, so we got Sayco versus. Looks like Henny and losers?
The bad guy. I don't think this is actually tournament at all.
This is not tournament?
So Sayco's not actually in the tournament, and I don't know how that happened. It's pretty unfortunate.
I did call it a couple times.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
So Sayco got DQ'd at a local?
That's some messed up shit, man. I mean, I didn't call him. I didn't call him in bracket.
Sorry. You know, if I want to grab stream chat, I have to bring your stream up. I have to log into your stream.
I know all that. I mean, I'm on the Firefox window.
Oh, you're open already?
Yeah, I'm open.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it restarted.
So now I don't know what this is. This is Sayco versus Henny. That's what it is.
You want me to just log in real quick? Or I care less about the chat showing up on the stream and more about just seeing it in general.
That's a weird improvised combo right there.
So don't worry about it.
Back 12, down 2, into a
okay, fine. I'll just do
full
it then.
crash down 4.
I will be right back.
All right, guys. I guess I'm going to solo mio for the time being. I'm going to let Nick go by as I push up a little bit. Yeah, we should definitely get tournament matches on the stream. I don't know why this is happening the way it's happening, but Oh, you know, bringing order to chaos. Hey guys, how's it going? I wish I could see what you guys were commentating on, but alas, my wireless connection here is a bit futzbud, so I can't really see all your lovely faces. This is tournament. So wait, Sayco got put into losers? By who? So that's first match for Sayco. Sorry guys, I'm all sorts of confused. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I don't know if the last match with Henny was fake news, but we're trying to figure out where we are in the bracket. So I need y'all to be a little patient with us as I try to untangle this little web we weaved. Sayco up 1. What's with the angry face? Yes. Why is that a thing here?
This is me.
Man, I can't.
It's always tight.
Oh my God, it's Marcel.
Oh, what up, people?
Hey, I thought.
All right, so we got Bad Guy versus Sayco.
Yep, Sayco already won one match. I'm not really sure where this is in the tournament.
I think it is.
So we're trying to figure out definitively if this is losers or not. Wow, Henny is just throwing them hands right now.
If Henny just like practice a little bit more on hit confirming, he'd be getting a little bit more damage.
He's we were talking about him, like his weird like Kaioken ability, where like sometimes he just turns on.
No,
and
definitely.
He becomes an entirely different player, and it's really weird
like
and scary.
The bad guy factor.
It's so scary.
It's literally like villainous.
Yeah, but then like
it's just like you think this is my final form.
It's totally like some Aizen shit. So
if I could, trying to compare Henny to Aizen scares me.
I mean, because you know, like,
because I'm just imagining it's like, all right, we've killed him. Oh no, we didn't.
Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't because the writer said that you didn't. And now he's back again.
Kill me. I'm no longer human. I've merged with my PS4 pad.
You can't kill me. I've merged with the writer. I'm now writing this book. Oh, you killed the writer.
Oh, that was a really good high crush.
That boy literally became like God halfway through that series. It was so stupid. Like,
and then Ichigo became like
Christ
time.
Omega
like
Satan.
Christ squared.
Omega Satan. Omega Satan. I hope that's someone's handle somewhere. Man, that's a great handle.
I wish Bleach was better.
Yeah, that's true. Not unlike this match is actually pretty good, unlike Bleach.
Oh, definitely. Everyone wants to talk about Green Joe, Jagger Jack, and how he like just beat Ichigo in his own hometown, up and down the street, while his sisters are sleeping.
It's the Jiren factor.
And
you know what I mean?
Can we talk about the fact that his dad probably sensed the spiritual pressure, and
oh my God,
just closed his eyes to his to his son getting just absolutely demolished.
Yeah, there's so many things that like literally like don't make sense because the writer
I'm
like
curious,
painted himself in the corner.
Was his father strong enough to defeat Grimjo?
Probably. You know it's that shonen armor.
Yeah, he's just like,
that's
well, if I'm the father, I gotta be almost equally as strong.
And that's 2 up for Sayco, and we didn't talk about that match at all. Sorry.
I think we established that Sayco was doing a lot of safe moves.
Yes.
With punishing.
Yep. He's just a very solid overall player. Holy crap! Yeah, now all the audio is in my ears.
Oh.
We went from being underwater, as I was floating in suspended animation, to like. I don't know what's happening in this tournament right now either, because like apparently Sayco was fighting Henny, but Henny lost his match against Sandman, so I don't know if someone put him in losers or what happened there.
I stopped asking questions a long time ago.
Hey, Brittany. So I'm having Brittany run the tournament. I'm usually the one that runs the tournament, which is why I never enter anymore. So I guess out of force of habit, now I'm commentating. Pretty much anything but being in the tournament. So I need to change this. I definitely need to start playing more.
I agree.
Is that bearable?
What is that?
Bearable? What does that word
No,
mean?
that's good. I can see that. I still have somewhat 20/20 vision, so.
Ooh, is that Blood Talon?
Subway Wang?
Subway Wang? That sounds so dirty.
Who's Subway Wang?
That sounds so
what
dirty.
What kind of name is Subway Wang? I'm about to blow people in the Twitch chat. For that full heal status.
The glory hole equivalent of like Subway, of like the fucking orange line.
Let me show you my $5 foot long. Come in the back.
All right, are you about to? Nah, fuck off.
All right, you want me or you want Marcel to get off? What the? Okay.
Oh, we're the dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
All right.
Dynamic duo.
All right.
No, take it. No. Okay. All right, Bob, stay.
I don't know what's going on anymore. All right. Who made you? What the fuck? What is this collusion, weird Illuminati shit that's happening in the background?
This is the remnants of Marcel. Forever tight.
Oh my god.
Wait, why do we have masks here?
What just happened? Why is there a tuxedo mask thing right on our announcer's booth?
You know what, man? Why not?
What is this?
We out here with masks.
All right,
boy.
fucking. You know what? I'm putting on the mask.
We got. Do we have more props? Can we get more props?
Oh my god. I feel like one of those fat Batman in the anime Boston conventions.
I don't even know who you are right now. Oh wait, dude.
No one knows who I am now that I put on the mask.
That just really hurt my ears.
I'm sorry.
Just chill. All right.
Who do we have on stream right now?
This is interesting. We got Danny versus Sayco.
So this is just a Sayco gauntlet. Is that what's happening? Because I thought this was tournament.
This is tournament. It just happens to be that.
Wait, what the fuck is going on?
Sayco. Hey, we can't see the chat anymore.
Yep, we can't see the chat anymore. We're gonna put the back 2-1-2-1-2 on that thing.
That's fine.
Try to go for the scissor kick.
How we can like get it so it's just the chat and not like the background.
Nice.
I'll figure it out.
Nah, that's fine.
Well, I already know how to do that. That's a very like intricate setup. There's a link. I have a link from Streamlabs.
Sayco takes the first round.
Yeah.
Down 4-1. Series QCB 3 slide. Takes it down. Decides to go for the 4-4-2. That is actually launch punishable. You could have gotten an electric off that, but.
What, a 13 frame electric?
The 4-4-2. Isn't that still -15? So technically he could have done a.
Who's 4-4-2?
Dragunov's.
Oh, no. That can't be.
No, it's definitely. It used to be like. It used to be launch punishable back in the day.
Let's check T7 chicken.
Oh man. Yeah, let's check that app.
Forward,
nice plug-in, nice segue.
It's -11.
Hogging the damn. What is he popping off about? I gave him the opportunity to stay on with you, and he decided to not take it.
It's because I said that you and I are the dynamic duo.
Oh, the salt is real.
He's offended, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that Drags 4-4-2 is either -11 or 12.
Wow, that's a huge buff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that got buffed that way.
That's crazy. So like now it's not even a big deal if you mess up while running 2. Wow, that's a difference maker. Now that's a game of inches right there.
It's
like,
still very. Ooh!
Oh my God, he hit him with the Danny D special.
See, you can never count Danny out when he has low health. Yeah. Once you do, you get unblockable.
Yeah, we were talking about the Kaioken factor with Henny, and that's definitely a thing that Danny D also has.
Danny D is like Kaioken times 100.
Yeah, he always makes an excuse to put himself down and out so he can attempt to like make the comeback. Like he lives off that shit.
You know, in a weird way, it's sort of easier to make reads when you have no health at all. Because people are only going to do exactly what they need to do to kill you.
Right.
They're not going to try to overextend or set you up. They're just going to try to chip away. And I think Danny, he thrives in that space.
Yeah, I see.
So you almost can't. You almost got to be a little ratchet when he has no health.
That's interesting.
I've been fighting the guy for years.
Now, oh my God, he swung for the fences there. That was a nice punish though.
Sayco is making a fist right now. He's like, damn you.
Bob, I think the cable underneath your feet might be getting
loose
or something, and that's what's killing the game sound.
Okay.
There's a little box down there.
This guy?
You're still
getting like something might be coming loose down there or something.
The HDMI cord was a little loose there.
I'm trying to figure out why the audio keeps cutting out. I think that's what it is.
Is that the audio for the game or the audio for?
The game audio.
Okay.
I can hear you guys fine.
Okay.
I think it's that cable.
Yeah.
If you want to try
Yeah, I did try to push it in. Sorry, guys. I'm like scooting over and trying to get this audio going. All right.
It's nice to have game sound.
Yeah.
How's the audio ticking? Thanks for joining the stream, by the way.
Yeah, for everyone that has joined, thank you for continuing to contribute to Tekken 7 Chicken and also to supporting our scene here. We appreciate it. We're starting to get people from offshore, which is awesome. We have Sayco, a special guest. I was going to say guest referee because I've been watching way too much wrestling.
It's all good.
So, special guest referee. Maybe a special guest commentator.
I could kind of see Sayco in black and white.
Yeah.
Striped.
He definitely does officiate his matches. Like he definitely delegates what you can and can't do against him very well.
I can't wait to play him. I haven't played him at all this weekend.
I got Kentucky Fried wrecked.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's been bodying everybody.
Yeah.
Right now, Danny's in the lead. It's 1-0, right?
Yeah.
This is good. I think it's interesting that he chose to use Kazuya instead of Devil Jin.
I think he's going for the quick punishes, which is something that Kazuya excels at rather than Devil Jin. So he's going for the quick offense to kind of catch Sayco off his guard.
He just wants to play a very honest game.
Right. Because Sayco forces a very honest game. Ooh. Like he's a player that actively forces you to come to him on his own terms, and if you try to do anything unsafe or out of turn, then he will like whiff and destroy you for it.
Nice.
So
it might be me and Danny after this.
It is?
Maybe.
Man, this is the fastest bracket we've ever run.
Yeah, that was the point. So you can get to the exhibition matches.
Ooh,
wow, don't count Sayco out.
Yeah, he's amazing at converting his stuff into max damage. That was actually max damage against the wall with Dragunov from that angle.
That was really nice.
Down back 4 series. The counter hit down back 4 into 3.
He's just literally going for lows only.
Yeah, I also noticed that Sayco, because he's kind of like a hybrid defensive offensive player, doesn't really check his ankles too much. Because like the mentality is
Danny takes it.
The mentality I believe that he has is that a lot of the lows in this game are incidental, and the power lows, the things that you really need to duck, are reactable. So his logic is, if I get like a couple of pips every now and then, it's whatever, as long as I can like play the late game.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm actually a fan of blocking as many lows as possible. I can't ignore them.
Right.
'Cause I don't want people, when people start feeling really comfortable with doing lows like that, you get a lot of mileage.
Yeah.
You know?
But the thing is that also takes up a lot of mental energy to be mindful of those lows constantly.
Yeah.
Kind of like being mindful of throws. Like it's a mental drain on you. So
yeah, that's true.
I think, and I mean this in the best possible way, that Sayco is kind of a lazy player.
I'm a lazy player.
Yeah.
I'm as lazy as it gets.
But like he wants to devote his mental energy to stuff that actually matters. So he'll get hit with a couple of pops every now and then, and you know.
I'm on stream winners finals.
Wow, that was that was a really fast tournament. You did it on a piece of paper?
Yo, Sayco!
Yo, that's so. Yo, that's so 2006.
Alright, we're gonna get Sayco on the mic real quick.
All right, let me get this mask off. Yeah. All right, guys. So we have a special guest commentator with us right now. This is Sayco. He's from out of town. Say hello to the lovelies. Once he gets the microphone on.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Doing good. So how's Boston treating you?
Yeah, Boston is good. I love Boston. It's my second day here. The weather's kind of bad, but
yeah, dude, we got hit with a flood.
Yeah. And the flight here was kind of rocky, but I mean, it's good though.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Just don't go to the waterfront when you go visiting. That place is completely flooded.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
They had to shut a lot of stuff down. Yeah.
My building too.
Yeah. It's crazy.
No one knows about that. No one knows about that out of kayfabe. I don't have a job. I'm just a So we have the usual suspects in winners finals.
Yeah,
looks
man.
like
Danny surprised me with that Kazuya. I was
yeah.
If y'all watched it, we streamed earlier, and I beat his Devil Jin like 40-19. And then but Kazuya's a really good matchup against Dragunov because he can launch down too. So
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I suspected he did that for.
Yeah.
Because he wanted those quick, like, authoritative launches.
Yeah. So I mean, in the first two, so it's okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you're still in. You're chilling in losers finals right now, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I am. I don't even know.
Or unless this is grand finals.
No. This is winners finals.
This is winners finals. Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna be chilling. They're gonna be.
Okay. Do what? Oh man. Already. Speaking of which, because I was just talking about him being in losers. Oh man. All right. So, hi and goodbye, I guess. Brittany, our overlord for the night, has taken my guest commentator away. So, oh my God, this is such a rotating thing. We got the bad guy behind me. We got Marcel back on the mic. We got
what up? All right, so we got the bad guy. We got Zubulus. We got Lost in Thought. All right. All right, so bad guy's got to go.
Bad guy's out of here. See you, bad guy. This is like musical chairs, but with commentating. All right.
Like a good shonen, the bad guy's got to go.
Oh man, I'm trying to keep my audio levels like consistent.
All right, so I'm pretty sure Devil Jin and Fang shop at the same spot.
Yeah, they shop in the same spot.
They definitely
shop
do.
at Hot Topic.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Jinx. Man, freaking call that shit. You think?
Yes.
What Evanescence album do you think Feng likes? Do you think he's a Fallen guy, or do you think he's the later discography?
For Fang?
Yeah. He seems.
I would, just as much as I.
Oh my God, that's a party foul. Who is the one that turned off the wireless mic?
Your nipples are mine. All right, sorry about that, chat.
Right. So,
I would be willing to bet Falling.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think Fang's got a softer side to him.
Yeah.
And
I think he rocks out to Tourniquet, to be honest.
I would also believe that.
Yeah.
For all I know, Fang probably rocks out to both of them equally.
Because I mean, he did abandon his Chinese temple and killed his master because of the fact that he wasn't following the tenets that he believed in. So, you know, Tourniquet is a very emo situation involving calling out to a higher power. So, I guess those are the Dragon Scrolls. So, anyways, back to the match. We've got Danny D, aka Still Electric, playing Devil Jin. We've got Off in Bed, aka Nick DeJesus, playing that thing.
We got my boy Mason.
We've got Mason. Give me a hummy underneath the. Not really. No.
Don't be
I'm sorry.
This my boy like that.
This is a PG-13 stream. I'm sorry. I apologize to anyone that is not 13 plus on this stream.
Ooh, dab on him real quick. Oh, do it again. One more time. Thank you.
He's dabbing all the way home. He's taking his victories while he can.
Ooh, yeah.
He's trying to break that keyboard. Like he breaks his heart every time he plays one of the other Boston boys.
I think that Yote might have broke the sound barrier.
Oh my God.
I can see the future now.
Nice down 4 guaranteed.
Ooh, he said get off of me.
Ooh, pick up, double kicks.
Say ya.
He's gonna go for the. Oh, he decided not to go for the slide 4-3.
Ankle dusters.
That was a gutsy move because that stomp, if blocked, would have been a launch.
Damn, that's some jergens on your ankle, boy.
Oh,
look at that back 4.
He's very sweaty and glistening right now. I think he put on the Vaseline in addition to the jergens. He just lubed himself up right, you know.
I mean,
just KY jelly the whole situation.
Think about. Is that a testament to how hard they're going to work? Is that they're sweating in Arctic snowfall?
I feel like I'm watching.
Or are they just like covered in Vaseline and thus making the layer on their skin so conductive that they're probably freezing their asses off? Well, Devilgen's nipples probably do more damage than his lasers at this point.
You can just cut like ice beams off it.
I'm pretty sure his nipples are called cutthroat.
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 That's the official move that Harada gave them. Nice pickup. Goes for the soft knockdown. Tries to catch the tech. Gets a full-on stomp. Decides to go for the hard knockdown. Goes for the Kempo step backwards to bait the up four. These boys have been playing each other since the dawn of time. When we had dinosaurs, these two were playing Tekken 5 in a volcano somewhere. So there are no tricks that are new to either of these two.
Nick just needs one good whiff punish to really balance the scales.
He's trying to bait him out so he can make the low headbutt viable.
It looked like he had a couple misinputs there.
Yeah. Nick has this weird capability to turn missed inputs into like weird opportunities for him that only work for him. It's I don't know how to describe it otherwise. It's just utterly bizarre. Nice.
Damn, backdash into running power crush.
Yeah, that was just down one, man.
I expect nothing less from Danny.
Danny does some really questionable things from time to time. But I guess the proof is in the pudding. But still.
Ratchetness has no curfew.
Ratchet. Oh man. Down four. Trying to slug it out with quick pokes to try to get the up. There we go.
There's that right in the fucking mouth.
There's that Kufi slap into
I like that scarf he's got going on. You know, he went to Hot Topic, but then he redeemed himself and went to H&M prior to Coolest Monkey in the Jungle. What was it?
Oh my, Coolest Monkey in the
Jungle. What was it called?
What called?
You don't remember the shirt that H&M came out with that was like extremely like?
Do I look like a prep?
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but
yeah.
I mean, I set myself up for that one. I'm a postmodernist goth. Thank you very much. So I don't know what you're talking about. It kind of reminds me of like a Chris Jericho scarf. He's looking it up right now for anyone that's actually curious about this particular line. It's a uses.
Wait, is that the sweatshirt?
Oh my God!
Let me see it. I actually haven't seen the OT.
That's messed up. So for those that,
Oh my God! Oh my! Take that away! Take that away, Marcel!
So what the person? I just wanted to establish is that Fang isn't racist, and he got that scarf prior to the whole debacle.
Oh my God, that's hilarious!
I
didn't know that was a thing.
Even though he killed his master, he's a man of integrity
and social justice.
And social justice.
Oh my God, sidestep 2.
Tell me Fang does not look like a substitute
so
teacher that nobody wants to fuck with.
What? He looks like he looks like Chinese Chris Jericho.
Like if there was like a martial arts like school that was taken equally as seriously as an academic one, and there were substitute teachers because I don't know your six-pack wielding karate teacher.
Shaolin Temple's teachers.
Yes.
How does that work?
How does it work? It's like if you talk out of line, you easily eat some. You get the blue stuff.
What?
Could you imagine that?
What are you talking
Just
about?
Like, Mr. Wei?
What?
Say
what? For those that understand what just transpired, please comment in the chat. I'm not really sure what happened there, or any of the words that came out of his mouth. That was the weirdest combo I've ever seen.
I mean,
I can't believe that worked.
I'm always down to go off the rails. Ooh.
You went off the rails, and you like tumbled into the Atlantic Ocean, Snowpiercer style. I have no idea what you were just talking about. That's a nice counter hit magic forward into shoulder. That's the max damage you get from Fang. You guys are destroying the crap out of this audio
it's
channel.
so hard to commentate this slugfest.
Mason just keeps coming over here and just showing his back to me. Hashtag back muscles. Down 4-1-2, down 4-1-2, trying to keep that pressure. That's good. Just stops him in his place.
What's Andy going to start with? He's going to do the. Okay, I knew it. I knew he was going to do something.
1-1-2. Hell sweep. Takes it all the way over.
How does this man sleep at night? I don't know.
Quite well. I mean, I would. He owns a business. He gets away with some ratchet shit, and we don't call him out for it. So, you know, more power to him, I guess. The onus is on the defender to make people stop doing ratchet things.
Okay, all right, I agree.
So that's the nature of the beast.
Oh, Kempo stuff didn't come through.
Oh my God, that's a Tekken Tag 2 strat where you run up and you do sliding and running forward.
I think Nick was probably just a little flustered that he couldn't block out a Kempo stuff.
Yeah.
No, he probably had some expectations, which I tell everyone to not have.
Have no expectations.
No expectations.
This game is like a cat. It kind of does what it wants, and you just have to accept it and love it regardless.
Tekken was just one giant black cat.
It's just a black cat named Tekken. That's actually kind of godlike.
Oh my God! Don't give me any ideas.
That's actually
I'm actually do a cat.
Just get like a like a tabby and just call it Tekken.
A tabby.
And then when it does things you don't want it to do, you're like, oh, Tekken.
Oh, you.
That's how I feel sometimes when I play this game. Like, there are things that are completely out of my control.
Oh, Tekken. Cat turns around. It me.
Just looks at you, goes, and hawks a hairball on the ground.
Watashi wa.
Every time it throws up, there's a little hyperlink that goes to Harada's email. It's so ratchet.
It's like, would you like to send a report?
3 out of 5. This is winners finals. Yeah. That's 2 up, Danny. You guys got so lost in the books that they didn't know this was 3 out of 5.
Man.
How many times have these guys? How many tournaments have these boys gone to?
I'm waiting for the Cell Junior DLC. After Noctis.
The Cell Junior DLC?
Junior
I mean,
DLC.
you can't take anything off the table anymore nowadays. Like, I didn't expect Geese to be in the game of all people, so, you know.
I wouldn't say I expected him, but he was definitely not out of the question.
Yeah.
At the point we were at.
Yeah.
I'm happier with Geese than I would be with Kyo. Actually, no. I think Kyo would have been a bit more of a...
Kyo would have guard points up the wazoo.
But I think he'd be a little bit easier to absorb than Geese.
Yeah, I think
he might be.
I don't know. I think Kyo would be low-key bad in this game.
I think he'd be more honest in a different way.
I think he would be low-key bad, actually.
You think he'd be bad?
Depending on the iteration. They're going to go for 14 Kyo, so like most of his stuff is reliant on like hyper hops and things like that, which doesn't translate well to this game.
I mean, I'm sure they have a workaround.
Yeah. But I mean, like his standing game is so reliant on that on the
True,
on the air
I know
game.
what you mean. Yeah.
He's the Ryu of that game. So like all the basic mechanics of KOF are like manifested in him. So like Geese can kind of get away with it because he's got some extra nonsense that can translate over to other games.
Yeah.
But Kyo, I don't know.
Okay. Shit, I would have took fucking Leon.
Yeah.
From Resident Evil.
I want Leon from DOA.
Oh,
so I can just throw people as my combo.
You see how he punched him in the lumbar?
That's like...
And he gets his shoulder?
Dude, that character is the best. I wish he was in any other game aside from DOA. He's the best.
Just put Clark in it.
Clark would be an interesting addition. I don't know how...
No, God, the last thing this game needs is... Whoa, did you see that frame drop?
Oh, yeah, that was a nice frame drop. The plus 5 headbutt into the...
yeah, this game does not need another grappler.
It's only got...
A multi... Dude, the last thing I need to see is my character getting rocketed into the air, only to fall on this man again, only to get rocketed in the air again before he gets fucking...
That sounds awesome.
What's that move?
It's the Argentinian backbreaker. That's what they call it. It's actually like
not that. He doesn't move after that. What's it called?
He does an elbow drop.
It's like you're on the shoulders and he throws you.
Oh, it's a Death Valley driver.
No, it's a different name. What's that wrestler who does it?
What, John Cena?
It starts with a B.
B? Bobby Roode?
No. Brock?
Brock Lesnar?
Yes.
That's not an F5.
No, he does he doesn't do an F5, but like he kind of like...
That's a Death Valley driver.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
where you just go like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. F5 is when you go like that.
Oh, a North Philly driver?
Yeah, Death Valley driver.
Oh, Death Valley driver.
Yeah.
I'm like, North Philly? Like,
no.
Why is wrestling so established there? Why are we not tackling poverty?
It used to be in the ECW days. Philadelphia was actually a thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So, last week, I lost a multitude of D&D nerd dice around this area. And Peter, thankfully, has found my D8. My favorite D8, if mind you.
All right, I'm rolling initiative on how tight I'm about to be.
You can't roll initiative. That's a D20.
Fuck you. Oh shit! I'm so tight right now.
I was like, why would you roll initiative on a D8? Like,
don't judge me. All right, so I rolled a 1. Are you working? So I am so tight to the core that my heart is actually burst into flames, and my eyes have blackened over.
You did minimal damage to yourself with a
minimal damage to myself
with a versatile staff. That's what you did. You literally just
rolling a 1 on how tight I am is equivalent to just shooting myself into the foot.
Actually, yeah, that would be a revolver as well, because revolvers.
Oh, revolver! So my foot. Actually, half my foot is gone.
You have to roll. You have to roll again because it's 2d8.
Okay. All right. So I have a chance to redeem myself.
All right. Thank you all for indulging my nerdiness. I mean, you guys don't have a choice, but wow, that's 8 damage to yourself.
Wait. Oh, I'm rolling for damage.
Yeah, you shot. You shot yourself in the foot.
Oh.
No, you're fine.
All right, I'm fine.
Unless you're, I mean,
how much health do I have? Like 22?
I don't know. Are you a level 1? What level are you?
I mean, I like to think that I'm a seasoned warrior. Like I got a little knowledge.
So if you're like level 5, you should have an average of like 30 hit points.
30?
Yeah, 30.
All right, so
30
right
to
now,
40 depending on the
right now
class.
I have 23 hit points right now.
Yeah. If you're going for mage, you definitely have like.
My foot's leaking, but I could definitely still. Ooh.
It was a sizable hit, man. Speaking of sizable hits, that rage drive was nasty.
See how his back found the wall like that.
Goes for the power crush against the ball. No, he's going to charge. He's going to charge that dash 12.
Right, low. Ooh, almost hit him with the Koofy smack. Forward 1+2.
Nice toss
forward,
up.
Forward 1+2. Excuse me.
That's down
Ooh,
full
low.
Full pickup.
What's the Oki? Oh, wow. Of course,
it's not going to be Oki. He just wants the ball splat.
I didn't think he was going to finish it because, of course, Devil Jin doesn't have a range issue.
The back 1-2 as an ender, like, is an incredible wall carry.
All right, who's going to land first blood?
I'm not surprised they decided to go for that.
I think it's Nick. Ooh, Koofy smack.
Nice pickup. He's going to have to improvise.
Shoulder.
Still gets max damage off the corner. Nice stomp.
Shoulder again.
That was a launch.
Small punish. Dick jab. Ooh, whiff.
Oh my God! He
1-2-2.
Made it linear. Nice.
Ooh, 1-2-1.
Yeah, that was a 1-2-2.
Oh, 1-2-2-2 also.
Yeah, that was a 1-2-2.
Ooh. Ad-libs out the wazoo. Ooh, 2-2.
2-2. Nice punish.
All right. So tongue twisters.
Nice back four. Oh my God! He goes for it anyways. He didn't even confirm the.
I smell it.
Back turn 1. Yeah, I'm waiting for the down back 3. He decides to go for a back 4 for the under.
Oh,
so the mentality is, I think he just turned off everything. Maybe. I can't hear anything coming from the TV.
I only hear Bob.
Yeah. He's destroyed everything.
All right, stream. So if you can't hear,
you're still getting sound to stream.
Nice side step forward.
All right,
nice
so
pickup.
we're still in here.
Side step, nice pickup.
No wall.
He wasn't close enough for the wall.
Don't give him the look. What's all right, so
and
Feng Wei with the yoke.
What a difference 1 extra round makes.
Or did Devil Jin get yeeted? All right, so that's still up in the air.
That's audio. I got the audio back. I got the audio from the game back. Yeah. I can hear the game. I can't hear myself. Yeah. Right.
I hear Bob.
Yep. So I hear Marcel.
You audio boys.
Yeah. Now I hear game, and I hear Marcel. So now I really hear the game. Like, it's in my ears. You don't hear me. I don't hear myself, if that's what you're asking. Okay.
All right, so.
Okay. Now you just turned off signal to everything.
That's because that's the.
Yeah. All right, what's up?
God damn it.
Sandman? Okay.
Sandman is up 1.
Okay, Sandman is up. Oh, so you transferred games over?
Yeah,
Okay, who's the boy on the right?
I can't tell you, but it's going to be Malik is Josie.
You can see.
And Sandman is probably going to be Malik.
So it's going to be Sandman and Malik. Okay, so so Malik is on the right, Sandman's on the left. Got it.
All right, so my heart is burning so violently that I have an opportunity to heal myself. I am at 23 points out of 30.
Do you have cleric levels?
No, this is just pure rage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you only get temporary HP if you're a barbarian.
Okay, I can do that. I'm not a barbarian, but let's say I just borrow that skill. All right, so I have an opportunity to heal myself.
Well, only barbarians can have rage.
So just let me live. All right, let me live. So heal 3 points.
You sure you don't want levels in cleric? Because that's not how barbarian health regen works.
I give up. All right, your die. Present me with a D3 like die.
You mean a D6 and you just count evens or odds because there's
no
no such thing as a D3?
All right, can you?
A D4 is the triangle.
You know what? Maybe I'd know these things if my only experience with D&D.
Oh my God!
was
You're gonna
one shot.
You're gonna throw it on me.
I'm sorry. That wasn't me.
Sorry.
That wasn't me back there. I went to a dark place. That wasn't me back there.
You're gonna throw it on me because I'm in 10 different games and I can't DM your particular game.
I say this
God.
to you, sir. Drop your obligations and put me first.
Dude, I have 12. I have like 10 to 12 different games I'm playing
10
right now.
to 12 different games, no excuse. Ooh.
One of them might be on a podcast.
All right,
by the way.
Sandman versus.
For those that are interested in that.
Who's the other guy?
We've spoken way too much about things that have nothing to do with Tekken. This is Malik on the right side, Josie, and Sandman on the left side playing his classic Harong.
All right. Well, part of it's due to the previous Tekken session. I am slightly burnt out.
Yeah.
Even though I am well rested.
I don't know how. What? those.
I'm burnt out of Tekken.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But I definitely slept well.
I see.
Ooh, that's a really
nice
good
interruption
option.
from Sandman. Malik needs to stop committing to the down 3-4.
Using that.
Down 3-4 in the open is kind of doo-doo garbage. Nice pickup. Oh, he didn't have enough time. He didn't buffer the dash, so he didn't get the full ender. He still picks up the round though.
Ooh,
nice
Josie
butterfly edge
with the Air Bethlehem 3s.
I forgot about the Air Bethlehems. Nice pickup. Nice confirm off the CD3.
So actually, Brittany and I
dash 4
have this theory that Josie has one of these panels.
Yeah.
Where she looks like she could possibly be like a really surprised Yakuza boss.
What?
Yeah, like she has her own like little group.
Yeah, she's a.
Wait, what? Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was
like
a
a
little
sound like
He's still messing with the audio.
These cables are no good.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're old. You dropped my D8, which I just was reunited with.
I'm sorry.
It's gone forever.
It's gone forever. Sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
My grandpa's deck has no weak cards.
I am kind of hearing Marcel, yes.
I hear Bob.
Yeah, I hear him.
Ooh, nice Magic 4.
Nice pickup.
Ooh,
oh,
I like that actually.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I like that. Sometimes you can give up damage to surprise your opponent with like an ender that they're not familiar with.
Right.
Especially with the 2 option.
Right.
I think that presents a lot of opportunities.
But he also sacrificed his wall combo off it.
Oh, I mean, he got the splat again. He didn't capitalize on the damage and positions he was putting him in.
Right.
But I don't think by far that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm of the camp where, like, if you're gonna do like post Oki games against the wall, at least get the wall splat first, so you can tack on that extra damage, and it also puts him in a position that's predictable.
Okay, I respect that.
Whereas, like, he didn't go for the wall splats, so the damage was variable, and like a bunch of other things could have happened as a result. Whoa, that hop kick was wild.
Yeah, but I am a little excited because I'm finally picking up a character that I can't say it's finally utilizing Oki because Lee does have Oki, not as much.
Yeah, I saw you playing Master Raven.
But yeah, I fucking love her.
Huh. Well, she She is very gambly.
She's Michonne Obama.
Michelle Obama?
Michonne.
Oh, I thought you said Michelle Obama. I was like, what?
No, she's a combination of Michonne and Michelle Obama.
Oh my god.
So First Lady and samurai sword wielding zombie hunter slash survivalist.
Did you see that?
That was
a camera.
I lived it.
That was a camera cross-up. That was nuts.
That was a clutch
Nice
dick
back
punch.
Sandman whiffs, swings and a
Can he
whiff.
clutch it out?
It's
gonna kill?
No, it's gonna
Too
be
much scaling?
It's gonna be just enough to bring him to pixels. But he's gonna have to make. He's gonna have to make the next.
Up 4, 3 plus 4. Okay, that works.
Oh my god.
I would have went for up 4, 3 plus 4.
He got him in deer and headlights.
But running 3 is actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad
Plus frames in case he blocked it.
Yeah, I don't, like it worked out for him, but like
I would have been a little scared because he could have woke up with like a jab or something because she has one of those wind up slash kicks.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bit of a delay before it comes out.
I was worried that he would be able to like side roll, stand up, and walk it. Like,
actually, you know what would have been a perfect option? I think it's forward, forward, 4. The tail spin and the homing move.
Oh yeah.
I think that would have been I wouldn't say the best option, but it would have cleared a lot of opportunities. Like anything that would have happened.
Yeah, it's also unsafe though, so that was kind of.
Is it?
It's a gamble.
Oh.
I think it's at least jab punishable.
Okay.
So.
All right, we got the bad guy coming.
We got the bad guy coming back. Nick did say he was going to go to the bathroom and then he was going to take my spot, but someone I think is going to take my spot over here. I'm not sure who. He's putting bunny ears on me. I know that. There it is.
I mean, I'll probably
you gotta make it a little bit more subtle. There we go. Do you want the headset? You can just ask me for the headset. You don't have to fuck with it. There we go.
Damn, Bobby. Actually, do you want to stay on? It's up to you. All right.
What's up, people, man? You already know it's your boy Henny, man. You know, a.k.a. the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Marcel just left on me because he don't like me and shit. So it's
okay.
Cool. You don't want to chill with me, Marcel?
What, Mike's? You mean Alex Smith?
Yo,
Mike
Marcel.
Smith, please.
You don't like me? You don't like me, Marcel?
I don't know, man.
What's up, my G? You already know it's your boy. It's your boy, dog. You already know it's your boy.
Yeah. I don't really know how to answer that. I feel like you were cutting a promo and I didn't want to cut you off.
I was doing a somewhat promo.
You don't
balance patch.
You have
already
it
know.
your
Stay
jaw.
tuned. You know what I'm saying? We got some good matches and stuff.
Yeah.
Special guest Sayco.
You gotta flick that up a little bit.
Sayco, man. You know.
Not into your mouth. You don't want a French kiss.
Yeah.
God.
Right
like
there.
That.
It's better. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here, man. We don't see no matches, man. We see
dead
please
screen.
connect the controller to the. There we go.
We got Sayco.
We got Sayco versus
Malik. Looks like
Malik.
He was the Josie player.
Is he a good player?
He's alright.
It's okay. Scale 1 to 10. I mean, scale 1 to 5. I won't even give him a 10.
I think like 2.5 right now.
2.5.
There's a lot he has to learn. Like he definitely. That's nice. I got it. We got the chat on the side without any of the extra cruft. So that was the thing that we were trying to pilot. So yeah, I think he's got some potential. I think that he goes for some things that are kind of questionable. It's just a matter of like him falling into his character skin. You know what I mean?
I never seen him play before, but I heard Still Electric, you know, said he's a good player. So
yeah,
looking forward to this match right now. So we got Sayco versus, what's the dude's name again?
It is Malik.
Malik.
Yeah. Malik. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that.
It might not even
what's
be
up?
important.
What's up, Zachary Swoles? Is it?
Zachary Swoles.
All right, so we got the out of town.
Down 4-2.
Yep.
Let me see a good combo. Wall carry, and not a good one. I could have punished that. That's a launch. You gotta launch that.
Yeah, you had to launch it.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a lot of things that are still like.
Didn't
not
break
in everything.
those.
Yep.
She doesn't have good throw break.
Oh my
nice
God.
wall spread. Oh.
That was a really
got
hard
him corner at the wall, bro. Get out the wall, brother.
No. See, he's getting panicky.
Yeah. I don't know what to do right now.
Dragunov's pressure is really
Ken
swells. Okay.
Especially down 2, Beautiful. Godlike. Fake move, actually.
Fake move. Like fake news. It's a fake move.
Yeah, something like that.
There's a lot of fake news in Tekken, man.
Yeah,
There's a lot of cruft. You just gotta slice it off, you know, like when you have that piece of cheese and there's some mold on it, you gotta like cut it off.
I think I would just throw it out actually. Some mold.
Yeah. I mean, like, depends on the type of cheese. It's completely a Sayco.
Well, if it's
nothing to do with Tekken. Wow, nice pickup. I like that.
Nice pickup. That was really nice actually.
Zachary swells. Rhymes with twice.
I'm gonna close it out with this one.
That's
Tail
a
spin.
That's a full man combo.
Down.
Wow.
4.
Really,
I think is it.
They're really.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna comment. I'm not really good with the frames and all that stuff. So if I say certain stuff, man, doesn't make any sense, man, just tell me to stop commentating.
Just tell you to stop commentating. You need to stop and take the headset from you. You got fake news.
Fake. Oh, what a perfect right there.
God,
7.
That was definitive and decisive. Was that?
Is this even a challenge, man?
I don't know. Sayco has been blowing everyone up off stream.
Actually, I played him twice. He eliminated me in the first match, 2-0, and then the second time I played him, it was 2-1. I beat him 1-0. So, but he is fast, man. That's one thing. I couldn't hit him.
Yeah, Dragunov's pressure is so oppressive.
It can.
And very scary.
It really is.
Like, he's one of those characters where, like, if you press the button out of turn when it's his turn, he will let you know, and you will lose a lot of your life.
Yeah, you will.
So
I like his reversals too, man.
Yeah.
You got everything what you got, man. Good poke. Look at that.
Yeah.
You got reversal on the ultimate tackle, man. Like, are you serious? But I don't think he's better than Paul, though. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it at 1,000.
I don't know. I think Dragunov is like one of the best characters in this game.
I want to say he might be like, I can say he's up top 5, but I know Paul's top 5. Tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, just his damage output alone, that character's
out
of
his
control.
Death Fist, man. That's why it's called a Phoenix Smasher for us, first of all. But people call it a Death Fist, because it feels like death.
Yeah,
I feel like you're dead after you get hit, especially on Rage.
I feel like I want to die every time I get a counter. Every time I get hit by a counter hit Death Fist. I just feel like a part of me just like sink into myself.
Man, you know what? I don't like to get hit when I throw a Death Fist and they throw one back at me because you can punish you with a Death Fist.
Yeah.
That hurts, man. That's like 15 frames.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do. It's really not.
Just for
now let's get back to this wonderful, beautiful match we have here.
All right, 1-2.
So
Malik finding his groove here. Nice whiff punish for the down forward too.
But he gotta do a little bit better with the wall carry, man. His wall carry game with her is fucking garbage. Excuse my language.
Yeah. I dropped a couple. I dropped a couple of.
No, but you gotta be truth, man. Like, out
here
in Boston, we gotta tell people like either level up or just give up.
It's. I mean, Josie's kind of a weird character at the wall. I can see why he's just going for like 4-2-3-4 rather than the 2-4 switch 4, which I think is her max damage against the wall.
Yeah.
I haven't played Josie in a while, so I apologize.
I played Josie a little bit. He reminds me of Bruce a little bit, but it's just she don't have that back 2 golden move.
No. I mean, they took away back 2 and they gave her like every other mid that Bruce ever needed. So I guess that's the trade-off.
I personally think that Bruce's best mid, in my opinion, I could be wrong, is his 3. His natural 3.
Yeah.
Right there, 1.
She has
good poke. I got good poke.
Yep.
Good range.
Yep. And
it's annoying.
Yeah.
Because someone's trying to get in. And it has a little good it tracks almost on both sides of the pen.
True.
They can.
Now, was that also 13 frames? Because hers is 13 frames.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
that's why I'm kind of glad that she still got that. So I feel a little bit comfortable.
Yeah.
I can still wall carry like I can pull a little bit of some boost, but he's never gonna come back. He turned in. He went to Bangkok and got a sex change.
Went to Bangkok. He's from the Philippines.
He went to the Philippines and he was like, "I'm good, yo. I can't win a Tekken, man. Kaz is beating me up."
God. Wow, he just.
It wasn't even a match, man. I'm sorry, man.
Speaking of uncomfortable operations, he just got surgically removed from the tournament.
I think, he did.
Ooh, that was a play on words. It's like I do this.
All day, man.
So this is grand finals. We got
grand finals. We got Sayco. We don't got grand finals yet.
Is it grand? I thought it was grand finals.
It's not grand finals.
Wait,
it can't be grand finals.
Was that? Yeah, that wasn't losers finals. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, of course.
So who's losers? Oh yeah, Danny. We need
we got Still Electric
and Sayco, right?
And Sayco,
right?
Because Offenbad is he's in the finals, right?
Yeah, he's in winners.
He seems pretty strong, right?
Sayco's a pretty strong player.
He is, man. Like he's fast. He's really fast. Man.
Like
he got his spacing is incredible.
Yeah,
I like his spacing. It makes me whiff a lot. It's like right here.
Yeah.
And he just straight launching me all day. Well, matter of fact, he's not even launching me. He's just straight poking me. Straight up. Just back and forth like boxing. So I like that. But I don't see nobody on the screen ready to play. Cause we got people here watching. How many views we got?
We got I don't know actually. I can't see the viewer count over here.
All right, listen. We gotta have a quick small talk. Okay, so out of let me see. I don't see a lot of players over there, but who do you think is gonna take it?
I think Nick might have a beat on him. I don't think. I think Danny might actually take Sayco out. It looks like he's got his number.
Yeah, you can say that. You can't. I just need Danny, Still Electric to be Still Electric.
Yeah. Meaning,
he needs that fire. That fire, that not to give that the other opponent, even though the opponent is better than him, to give him too much respect.
Yeah.
You give him too much respect, then you end up doing nothing. You can't do your electrics right. You can't do your combos right.
You know, I chewed him out for that when he was at a strong style.
Yeah, I was texting him. I was texting him in a message on Facebook like, hey, you had an opportunity. You just need more support. Mm-hmm. You know, he needs somebody there to be like, hey, man, wake up.
Yeah.
You know, to represent for the city of Boston, people.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the bad guy. All right, so, like I was saying, what else? Let me see. I don't know. How you feel about the community here? Because I just got here, you know?
I think you just got here.
Yeah, this is my second time here, man. The first time I had a little bit of experience.
Oh, you mean at this venue?
At this venue.
I like this venue a lot.
Talk to me about it.
Like, this venue provides us, I'm going to sound really political. I'm not meaning to.
It's okay. People need to know about this stuff.
So here in Alston, we're in Alston, inside Boston proper. BP Balance Patch has provided us an awesome opportunity to really grow our community. Like, we're getting people from, like, central Massachusetts, like people from Natick. I
noticed that, too.
Newton. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things where I don't want to see the fire to die. We have a great candle here, and we got to keep that flame alight over here. It's just a matter of people actually coming out and supporting this venue, because we've got the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah, we do.
So
we got Tekken, we got DBZ, Street Fighter. We got all types of fighting games, and it seems like a friendly community too. So we try to up here level up for tournaments, try to take over. Yeah. We are taking over. It's not about trying.
Yeah, it's
a
matter of when.
We are. Remember that. You see that? We are. All right. So back to the match. I'm sorry for having this small little talk, but we got Sayco get one round up actually, and Still just try to get in, try to get around.
I'm wondering if Sayco has been able to make the adjustment to Kazuya's fast punishing and Danny's application of his pokes. Right now he's trying to keep him at like range 2, which I think is a smart choice. It keeps it keeps him in check to keep more of Dragunov's power tools away from him. Like
he should have launched him right there, baby.
Yeah. Like he used to be 3.
Ooh, nice. The wind's off. Yeah. He should have did the spinning demon. He still got it back. Yeah. I think I see Still Electric strong in this, man. I see him strong in this. He got a little bit more fast. He got to break those, number one, and he got to be a little bit more confident. Lately he's been showing it. So I've seen the first time he played against Sayco and he defeated him. So
it was pretty convincing too. So.
It was.
I think it's a matter of just Danny keeping in his groove, staying at range 2, shutting down Dragunov's wall running 2 and other power moves.
I feel that he should be just up in his face now. because he's a patient player, but still lets you really, really fast. Because his cross dash is it's fantastic.
I don't know. I feel like that's a spider's trap. You know.
That's true.
Like it's yeah. Like Sayco is such a very strong, patient, defensive player that like walking into his face is probably like one of the worst things you can do because he's actively looking for that because he acknowledges the fact that he's running away from you.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Like,
but as fast as I think it's all about either by speed, thinking fast, and patience.
Yeah.
I think that's how this match has got to go to. It's a little patient. We got the great Lee from Boston. You know what I'm saying? AKA Marcel, AKA Zebra Daddy, AKA Shot Thought. Oh, we got him.
AKA Shock Thought.
That's your name, right? Shot Thought. Yeah,
Shot
Thought. You know what I'm saying? Shot Thought.
That's kind of a hood name.
Exactly. Yo, Marcel's in the building. Dab. Hey, yo, he's in the building. All right, cool. So, all right, now. So Sayco just won the first. Hey, Sayco.
He's just trying to play the game.
Sayco won the first match. So still Letcher's down 1. Is this first to 3 or first to 2?
This is losers. So this is
first to 3 then.
Yeah, first to 3.
All right, cool. Mr. Electric, gotta punish that. You know another thing too, man. Like this gut punch, Dragunov can't punish it as hard like that.
He can hit it with 12, so that's a 4-1, I think.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
But that's not.
That's nice running too, man. Now he's losing his groove and he's losing his confidence. Still Electric. He's just like, he got me numbered. That's when you gotta adapt more. I feel like that's when you gotta go even extreme. That's when the mix-up comes in.
There you go. And there's something to be said about just simply sitting back on your laurels and kind of using the time to think about what's going on.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel the mix-up gotta come in play. Nice punish, yo. Good boy.
One of the few characters that can actually launch off a 13 frame.
Well, Parker lost 3-2 on that, baby.
Yeah.
But at the wall, it's godlike at the wall.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Nice punish.
I'm surprised you didn't mulligan against your fight with Sandman and try to choose a walled stage.
Who? Sandman?
Yeah, the Horong player you were playing.
Well, with him, I was just trying to test him out the first round, first match. I'm not too comfortable fighting against a Horang player like that because I don't know him. I don't know him as Horang's a little too much for me. Yeah. I have Anna, Nina, and Horang. Yeah. And Lang Long, when he ever comes back, those are my. I like to do a lot of homework too because they have so much strength, so much. Yeah. And they have a lot of punish too that people don't throw out like that. That these wannabe Horang players like to throw out and stuff. Yeah. I just like to punish the hell out of them.
But I'm saying is with the wall, you could have gotten more juice. You know what I mean?
Oh man, listen, it doesn't matter what stage, man. To me, man. Once the stage pops up, no walls, I have a plan for that. A wall, I got a plan for that small stage. Got a plan for that big stage. I got a plan for that. It doesn't matter to me, man. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. It's just like
because when you depend on I don't know, man. I didn't feel like he was that much of a strong character. Like he didn't even block. He did at first, at the end. But when I did 4-4 2-2 with Paul, like 10 out of 10 players would parry that or block it.
Yeah.
He didn't even block that. Not even I did 5 times. He might have blocked it once.
Yeah.
So that's already telling me you already know what type of player you are.
Well, he's a Soul Calibur player, first and foremost.
And that's even perfect. That's why and he tried to get me into breaking, he kept getting me in the throw mix with the 1+2.
Yeah,
I'm not let him have that.
That's
I was like, go ahead, let him have that. That's how I just had to make sure I had everything unlocked. And that's what I did.
Yeah. Oh, ODV is saying hi.
Oh, ODV. Yo, what's poppin', my G? You already know, man. What's that? Old school Hiachi player, man.
Yeah.
You already know. Much love, man. One Denny Venom, man. Shout outs to him, man. Shout outs to everybody else who's watching us play, man. Appreciate your support, man. We're out here, man. We're strong players. Yeah. Tekken, whatever you want to do, man. We even got shooters up in here. Balance pants shit.
Yeah, this place is awesome.
It is, man. This is like a baby Funko land.
Baby Funko.
A baby Funko land.
Yeah, that's a reference.
Well, I see that Sayco's about to take this match. And
this is going to be 2-up. This is going to be a tournament point for Sayco, unless Danny does something.
Danny got to hurry up adjust to this, man. He got switched to Devil Jin. I don't know what happened.
Well, the reason why.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
The reason why is because he got bopped.
He got what?
He got bopped off stream when he was playing Devil Jin against him.
Oh.
So, like, he's got it in his mindset that, like, he should just play Kazuya and try to get the quick punishes when he can.
But I feel like his Kazuya, like, well, he beats me with both characters. I mean, before I let say anything, he does defeat me.
Yeah.
But
I think
right now, Devil Jin is, where's it at for him, man? For, like, I think for the rest of the time.
He plays himself a lot. That's the thing.
Yeah, because he don't have that much. He doesn't do as much mix-up.
Yeah.
With Kaz that he does with Devil Jin.
Well, I mean, he's definitely more comfortable in Devil Jin's skin.
But that's his main, though. That's like he basically. See, I started playing with Tekken 6.
Nice punish.
And he, oh yeah, it was a nice punish. And he was he been playing Kaz since, he's been maining Kaz since Tekken 1.
Yeah,
you know, and then in Tekken 6, I remember before Tekken Tag 2 came out, he picked up Devil Jin because he needed a team, and then that's when Devil Jin was born.
Yeah, I think.
And guess who was a test dummy for that?
Yeah, it's always.
Yeah, you need to launch that. Gotta launch that.
I forget all you boys like grew up together.
Yeah, man. Well, we was let's see, it was me. It was me, Still Leche, Off in Bed. But these dudes, before they was Still Leche, you had Devil Danny, El Terrible, or Slick Nick. Remember that?
Slick Nick?
Remember that?
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Sayco takes it.
Sayco takes it, man. That wasn't even a match. That's why I wasn't really paying attention to it, honestly. He just gave up his grooves, man.
DJ Khaled.
I don't know what happened, man. I kind of want to go interview him, actually. We should start doing that, too, after they just sucked like that. Be like, excuse me, sir, come here. Put him on blast. Like, yo, bro, listen, man. Why you just like, you just so good, and then you sucked ass after. You know what we call that now? You play like the bad guy.
You play like the bad guy.
All right, so you play like the bad guy, okay? You can't play like the bad guy. You got to be better than the bad guy, okay? Remember that. All right, that's the code, bro.
Don't play like bad guy?
Don't play like the bad guy.
Oh, man.
All right?
Yeah, we were talking about your gameplay, and you have this like weird Kaioken thing that happens every now and then.
What do you mean?
Like in the middle of a round, like you just start guessing right, and you start doing everything right, and it's really like confusing. And then like next match, it's like completely nothing to do with that. It's so weird. Like it's that moment of like Sharingan, and we're just like, yo, honey, what? I don't know how you do it, but you gotta tap in that secret sauce.
Well, one of my strongest things to do in Tekken is parry. I love to parry. I parry all day. It's one of my main. I like to punish too.
Yeah. That's
one thing I like to do. That's why when people out there watching me, man, or anybody out there, the Bad Guy 1995 is my PSN. If you want it, holler at me, dog. That's it.
I think you already gave it to him, though.
I did?
Yeah, you straight up just said your PSN ID, so.
Yo. You already know, man. Yo, shout out to everybody again, whoever's watching. So we got the grand finals.
Yep.
We got, you know what I'm saying, Sayco, you know what I'm saying, against
Nick.
Tekken, shaking off in bed, you know what I'm saying. And we got the grand finals, yo. They're about to win $1 million.
Win $1 million.
We're about to, what does Hiachi gives up?
$1 million Bison.
How much money does Hiachi gives up on the tournament?
It's like
$100 million.
Yeah, enough to like buy Goldman Sachs or something. That's why everyone enters. I don't know how Law always ends up bankrupt at the end of this shit.
And Paul too. He ended up being bankrupt or getting beat up. And Tekken Tag 2, Tekken Tag 2, they both hit each other in the groin, man.
Yeah.
At the same time. Oh, man. Hey, but you know what? I don't like how they consider Harada as making or accepts that Paul's a joke character. I don't like that.
I don't know.
How he ran away from Fang. I'm like, get the yo. I'm like, yo, what?
He's the realest joke character.
He is, man.
So Seiko's going to be here until, I think, Sunday. And as for who's in the grand finals, it's Sayco and Off in Bed. So.
Yeah, you already know, Greg, man. Yo, I'm gonna be playing tonight, man. I'm out here, man. After this, I'm going to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go hard.
Yeah.
All day. And I got a YouTube channel, man. The Bad Guy Bad.
The Bad Guy Bad?
Yes. Check me out, man. If you got me on Facebook, man, you can see it on Facebook too, man. I play rank battles. I play against other people. You know, trying to entertain for the city of Boston, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I like this Aces, though. I want to get that. How much is that Aces right there? Let me get that.
Which one?
That right there. We got
the one in front of us?
Yeah, I want that.
It's I don't know. This is an old. That looks like an older model. So.
Yeah. So how much I gotta give? Like
Probably
$5.
I'd say $1.80.
$1.80. I give him give him $5 to give it to me.
No, I mean like 180.
How about 175?
I don't know. I'm not the one selling it. I'm not even sure if they are gonna sell it.
Okay, what the hell is this Geese about, man?
So Geese I think is low key super strong.
Okay, he's super strong because he can hit you with this. Like
not even, dude.
Not meeting. Okay, you tell me. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So his jab pressure is obscene. He has 1, 2, 3, which sounds goofy, but
that's what Steve Fox got.
It's +3 on block. If you try to do anything, he can dick jab you into a full combo, into a wall splat if he's near the wall, into like full on damage. So like an incidental hit turns into like 60 off rip.
And you call that fair?
It's real. It's real. I didn't say it was fair. I said
you
I
call
said
that
it was,
fair.
I said
you
it
call
was
that
good.
fair, man. But I don't hate on Geese, man. He's the man anyways, yo. But Kumo fucking shit up though.
So,
excuse my language again. But
I don't know. I think Geese is a better character than Akuma. He's got Tekken tools and he's got raw damage. Like Akuma just got that raw damage if you shoot the slots and go for the F8ECs.
You know, another thing too, I noticed too when Akuma jumps up, people starting to go under him now.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah. I noticed that when I was watching the World Tour. Don't know, was it Evil Japan? Oh, no, it wasn't Evil Japan. I think it was a couple of tournaments that happened. But I seen some dude, man, just go underneath Akuma as he's jumping.
Yeah, the demon flip.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, that's real.
Yeah,
I don't even know that.
Only off certain setups is demon flip viable. Aside from that, it's a gimmick and fake news.
Yeah, you got the tailspin, right?
Yeah.
I mean the homing move.
Yeah, but you can duck under that too. If he does it raw, you can actually just run under him, a la third strike.
Oh, if he does it, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So he has to do it in ways that force you to stand, like off his hard punch or other moves that like put him in like kissing range with you.
Oh, okay.
So if he try, so that's the thing. Like, but if you know that, then you know what Akuma's setups are, and then it becomes less oppressive. Like it used to be like really oppressive.
I'm starting to see a lot of Akuma players die. Oh, nice parry.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
He's dead.
Nice punish.
Wow,
3 up him.
Okay, let me stop now. See, this is why you can't like say nothing negative until you see people play.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep my mouth shut on that because I'm like, come on, man, the Geese. You're playing with a good character. You're playing Sayco here.
He's a good character.
And he's a good character. Then he just come and just swiped him. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Geese is good. Geese is a good character.
Oh.
People who say that Geese is bad, like don't know what they're talking about.
No. I'm not saying. Listen, one thing I like about that, like I remember watching Void of Power when Aries was saying, like this is the most balanced Tekken. In which I feel is kind of true, man. You can win here with any character, which I seen. Well, I seen people beat like the Bears, an example.
Yeah.
Katarina.
Yep.
You know, low tier characters, Raven. Like, look at Congo Jack, killing. You know, which I'm kind of disappointed in him. I seen him one time playing against a Jack player like the last tournament. I don't know. You remember what's the name of that tournament?
Fudge. Was it Defender North?
Where's the Defender North? And he I feel like he always like backs down. Like that's the problem about like Massachusetts sometimes.
Yeah.
We don't have that heart. Man. You don't have me. You don't have me there, though. That's the problem, yo. You know, you need support.
Yeah, I think we have support here insofar as like us encouraging each other. But in terms of like having a national presence with us like going en masse as a group to tournaments.
Yeah,
that's a thing that I would like to have happen again. You know what I mean? I used to have that with the anime crew.
Well, I think in Tekken-wise, it's not like that, brother.
Yeah.
Maybe in Street Fighter and everything else, but I don't know. That's just being real.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what can you say? But at least, you know, Still Electric and Off in Bed been traveling and try to put us in the map. You know, we gotta give them that much. You know.
I feel like more people should step up to the bat and try to represent in their own way.
As myself, that's why I'm trying to go. I'm going to Evo this year. Try to go to other tournaments before that. You know, I got, you know, other things, kids to take care of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a little boy turning 1 in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? I got daddy duties, but after that, back on Tekken heavy. You know?
I think as we get older, it becomes kind of harder to make that presence like we were able to do in our 20s.
Plus, I live far.
Yeah.
I live out in Belmont now. So I used to live out in Boston, so it was a little bit easier. But now that I'm so far away, what was he doing, Tony?
I think that was a misinput.
Oh, he just hit him hard for that. He's like, no.
Yeah.
So that means there's 2 sets then. He gotta beat him. He gotta beat him twice. So
Yep. So Sayco's got to put him in loser's bracket, which means he's got to beat him 3 times in a row.
Yep.
And then that resets the bracket, and that's another 3 matches. So at best, Sayco has to win 6 matches in a row.
You think he can pull it off?
Well, I mean, it's possible. This is +1, by the way.
I know. And that's ridiculous, man. He's overrated.
I don't know. I don't think Geese is overrated at all. I think Geese is a very, very strong character.
He is. He is strong. Especially his combos, his death combos. It's just ridiculous, man. But you know what's funny? They're hard to do. They're not easy. To do the extended long ones, the other fun stuff.
I can do them pretty easily.
Because you're a Geese player.
Yeah.
I can't do them because I'm not a Geese player.
It's just, you just got to get used to it.
Yeah,
like, that's what it is. Like, max cancel is just a weird thing to wrap your head around in a 3D game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's any other 3D game that has that mechanic. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah,
you know, you're right. That's true. I was going to say VF, but I'm like,
VF doesn't have that shit.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because you know how they have to compare, like, VF is more of a better and more important game than Tekken. I'm like, I don't know. Like, they work together, I think.
Sega?
Yeah, Sega and Namco. They have a relationship or something.
Well, Sega's now an independent. Well, Sega has been an independent developer for like years now, so it's entirely possible that you'll start seeing other characters titrate over to Sony games. I mean, they did it with Virtual Fighter.
How do you feel about that Soul Calibur game that's coming out?
It looks interesting.
Right?
Yeah, like Namco is definitely trying to blend the lines between 2D and 3D. Like, they've got that critical edge system that they incorporated in Soul Calibur 5, which was basically supers.
Yeah.
Like Rage Arts before they were Rage Arts. Now they have this weird, like, V-trigger system, which is, like, the thing that they were doing, like, post-parries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, interesting. Because that changes the mechanics of the character, which is a very 2D thing.
I was watching it. I was watching some video clips on it. It looks pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I play it. Like, I bought DBZ Fighters, and I'm like, I'm disrespecting Tekken, so I didn't even play it.
Yeah.
I bought it for no reason. I'm still right there collecting dust.
I think everyone.
Sorry, Gerardo.
Sorry. I mean, it's an interesting. I mean, I'm not a Dragon Ball player. I mean, I know some stuff, but it's like I didn't really devote a lot of time to it. It's just, you know.
Well, enough about this small talk right now. I want to see what's going on right now. So, as we watching right now, it's tied up. Well, in this round, this match, Sayco got one.
That's for -15. He needs to launch that.
Yeah, he does. Big free. Nice running too. Good pressure.
Nice.
He's really nice with that.
Yeah,
with the slide, he's really good with that. I like that. He throws it out when you're backdashing.
Because the range of it.
The range is really good.
Kind of reminds me of Nina's like QCB. What is that? 3? The big slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I feel that if you don't block it forward, like in front of you, if he whiffs and you sidestep, he's safer than like, he's safe a little bit. He might get like a little tap on the ground or something, or maybe a pickup.
Right.
What are the chances of that happening?
Yeah, you have to really look out for it, and that's one of the reasons why I think he's one of the better Dragunovs I've played in a very long time.
Sorry, Josh.
Wow, that was a nice punish. So Raging Storm is exactly 9 frames, and he punished down 2 with it, like on the dot.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. The fact that you can punish like safe lows with Raging Storm is like obscene. So.
Hey, he came in to make a statement.
Yep.
But yeah. So this match seems so exciting. So.
Well, I mean, Sayco's 2 up right now. He's got 1 more to reset the bracket. Well, 2-1 right now, actually. Nick did actually take the first round very convincingly with Geese.
I don't think he's gonna pull up his fang unless he loses. I think he brings out his Gigas. I think he's gonna bring out his Gigas instead of his fang.
I think he's banking on character unfamiliarity with Sayco.
Well, it's not working.
Geese is a really interesting character in the sense that he kind of forces you off your game because he is so different to other types of characters, like other types of Tekken characters in this game. You have to play a very different game of inches with him, and there are times where he very much like Dragunov, it's his time, and you just got to respect that. So
I respect that. I haven't played a lot of dang, don't tell me it's a combat.
Oh, that was supposed to be a combat.
What a comeback, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man. Nice pickup. This is gonna be a wall splat. He dropped it. Wow, that was weird looking.
That was a nice little convert right there.
Yep. Pick up that ground grab is guaranteed off that.
Yes, it is. But you see that little combo, even though it was all off axis.
Yeah, sometimes you got to improvise, especially with this character. There are some times where you hit at very odd angles with Geese, and you just kind of have to pick up the slack. The good thing about back 4-4 is that it really makes that a non-issue, because that thing hits from like anywhere, at any angle. It's so reliable.
I don't be seeing. Ooh.
Nice. Baited that rage drive out.
This is crazy. Now I gotta give props to. Well, I hate to admit it, but fuck it. But I gotta give props to Off and Bet. He's actually giving this dude a fight for a Geese player, because this is not even his main.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. Nick and I have been talking about this character, and I think we're both kind of co-maining him at this point. Like, he's just, I mean, there's no reason not to. Like, in the right hands, like.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean.
He's dead.
Oh, he dropped it. That's safe. The last 2 hits of that are high though.
That's Geese is a problem, man.
Yeah, he's a super problem.
Yo, what? Yo, I'll give it to him, man. I'll give it to him. Yeah. That's what's up, man. I like one thing about me, I don't hate. If I see potential, and I see something good, I give that person a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like you're giving him a problem. I thought it was gonna be a joke, but like, cause he sometimes like to play around. Like he say he like to be healed.
Yeah. But
I'm like, wow, he's actually doing his thing. It's like Vegeta admitted that Goku is a good fighter.
Yeah.
Except for I'm not admitting that he's a good fighter. Actually, I am.
Yeah.
I really am. I sounded really stupid there, right? Yeah, I did. I mean, but hey, man,
I had a fan of.
I gotta give him his props. If he takes it on, man, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty impressive. A lot of people can't do that. Just pick up like. Well, how long have you been playing Geese for though?
I've been playing him.
No, I'm talking about what's his name? Off in Bed.
Oh, he's been playing since I've been playing Geese.
Yeah, you just picked them up together.
Yeah.
No, perfect for you, buddy.
We've been talking back and forth on like how to optimize this character.
Y'all be having your secret, secret sessions.
Well, not secret sessions. More like, what do you do in this situation? What do you do in that situation? You know what I mean? Super Elmer 86 asks, how many people signed up for this Tekken tournament? I'm not really sure. I do know that it's that our numbers have been fluctuating just because life happens. I like this combo a lot. That was actually a really sick pickup. I don't know how I feel about the ender though.
And you could have continued.
I'm going to say double digits, Elmer, and I unfortunately can't give you actual specs. I don't have the bracket in front of me.
Should have came, man.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone that's stream monstering right now, thank you for watching. But if you can get to Alston on Friday nights, you definitely should. Like this venue is way too good, and you definitely won't regret it.
There goes the reset now.
Nice reset by Sayco. He's getting a handle on it. Like he did beat the shit out of my Geese. There are a lot of things that Nick does that I don't do with him, so he's probably not used to that.
Who do you think he's gonna pick now?
With the bracket reset, I don't know where is Sayco from? Do you know?
From DC.
Oh, he's from DC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he's in
okay. Now we have a match now.
He's in that Maryland murder bracket. Okay.
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's probably gonna get Fang.
He needs Fang.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. This place is awesome. Like, I can't endorse this place enough.
You already know it's your boy Henny, man. You know, I'm just chilling.
This place,
moving my hand around and everything.
yeah. It's getting kind of late over here.
It is getting late, but at the same time, though, man, you know, next week, man, I'm gonna come here with you, man. I'm gonna do this more often. Yeah. Try to have people here, try to watch us, I'm trying to entertain y'all too, you know. I want to. If y'all see me play, an example, which is I'm not a good player, but I would like y'all feedback to tell me how my paw is. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody else.
Yeah.
Anybody else who got an opinion about anything that you see or have any questions or anything, you can actually ask us. This is not a major tournament. But, you know what I'm saying? You can feel free. We're here to talk to you and actually entertain you at the same time, homie.
Yeah. We're all in this Tekken game together, right?
Yeah, we here together, though. We're not here for enemies. We got no beef. We here as a family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try to see everybody rise. And it have to be not only just Tekken, like I said before. It could be like, what other games you got here? Besides Dragon Ball Z, Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter 5, Punch
Planet.
Yeah, we even got everything here.
Yeah. So we got devs coming over here showing us their beta games.
Exactly.
Like, this place is awesome.
This place is what's up, man. Lucky D's holding it down.
Yeah.
You know?
Lucky D, and shout outs to Peter from Balance Patch.
Yeah.
Thank you for this venue. Thank you for the awesome food, too. Your milkshakes are bomb.
Oh, the milkshakes is amazing, man. So fat.
I feel super blessed.
Oh, nice, yo. Okay,
nice
man.
pick up on the wall. Gonna get that. Oh, it decides not to go for the shoulder. Maybe it was too low.
I think, yeah.
Looks like it was too. I don't know.
It's a wrap.
That shoulder hits from the ground, though.
I think right now, the way I see it, I don't know.
Oh, you see that? He went for the. He went for a hard knockdown.
Yeah. To keep it on the ground to make him tech roll, maybe, possibly.
I don't know if that was hard. I don't know if that was hard or soft knockdown. I feel like that
was
hard knockdown.
That was a hard knockdown. You can break the wall with that.
Yeah.
The combo starter, right?
Yeah. I think it's like a mini starter.
It's a mid starter.
Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know if it's as good as Paul's cartwheel kick, but like, it definitely is. It definitely is like negligible. Negligible safe on block, or like slight advantage, depending on where you put it.
Well, right now Nick's doing this 1-2.
Yeah, there it is, 1-2-2. Nick deciding to go for his more seasoned character. He's been playing this character for the better part of a decade now.
Ooh, what?
Probably longer. Oh my God, that damage is so unscaled.
Oh! Yo, you deserve a dab on that.
Yeah,
that's a dab.
We cracked the mic while he cracks his defense.
Sorry. that was another level right there, buddy.
That was the Emeka toss.
Right?
Yeah. that boy has tried to hit me with that move like 3 times in a row, and I even after I like ground hit him and like duck it, it's like his hobby.
Hey, you ain't gotta learn.
Yeah. The headbutts, those are both. Each headbutt is +5.
Seriously?
Yeah. So that's real pressure.
I didn't know. I thought it was like +3.
No,
nice
like,
throw break.
It's like
Sayco's on the momentum right now. Oh, he just said.
God.
He's like, Nick, what?
Yeah, he's got him turned up right now.
All right, Nick. I
want to kind of see the rest of Sayco's.
I do represent for the. You know what I'm saying? Try to represent for our team and everything. Sayco is a good guy and everything, but he's not from out here, bro.
Yeah.
He's not from out here, so I ain't even try to see nobody beat him or anything like that.
It's that Boston pride.
That Boston, baby.
+5. Oh, goes for the down back 4. I don't know.
Well, I can't say it looks bad because I got a Giants hat, but I don't fuck with the Patriots. I just don't.
I was wondering about that because I remember you saying on record that you would never represent anything from New York again because you were all about Boston.
Yeah.
And then you come in with a New York hat, so I don't know if that's like a heel turn or something.
Maybe it's a heel turn. So Sayco just took that first match.
Yep.
Offenbad's running out, not an option. I hope he don't switch characters or gives up.
No, I think he's gonna stick with Fang.
He gotta behave. He gotta drink some water. Oh, he whiffs.
It's only the first round of the reset bracket, so.
All right. This is his second match, though. He won the first one.
It's not actually punishable. What he did was he interrupted the follow-up. Back 12.
Oh, Mr. Grab. Running 2.
Going for the salad tosser. Didn't get it.
Low headbutt. 1.
That's a free stomp. Decides not to go for it. Decides to go for Oki instead. I guess he was too far away.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, wow, that was a nice
running too. Oh, he tried to do it again. See, Offenbach, he should have seen that coming a long time ago. Backdash a little bit and then did the shifting clouds.
Yeah, while running 2 is a great equalizer.
Because you see how Nee was doing it last year against JDCR in the Evo Finals. Ooh, nice little
Whoa, that was weird.
Oh. This was running 2.
Low headbutt.
PCA forward.
Catches him off the back.
Wall carry.
Picks him up. He's going to get a full combo off that. Nice.
Okay.
Sayco's shaking his head. Looks like he's not too happy with the results.
He's really not happy about that. Gotta punish those.
Yeah,
nice. Nice
11
parry, man.
That's 11 or 12.
You know what I call that? The Henny parry.
The Henny parry?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm gonna do. The Henny parry. Henny. Cause I swear, I haven't showed it. I don't know if you've seen it in when I played against last time I was on stream. I don't know if I was parrying as much, but I do parry a lot.
Yeah.
I like to parry. Like I don't really block lows like that, unless it's like super unsafe, like a snake edge or like Fang's. What's that? Down back 4.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hits him with the El Toro and puts him back on the wall. Decides not to go for the full combo.
Yeah, because he got nervous. He's like, I got that. That's what happened.
Yeah. Backs off after that.
Sayco being patient, have nice defense. I love his defense.
Yeah,
they both playing. So you gotta break those. You gotta break those.
He's probably one of the most patient players I've ever met.
Yeah, right?
Nice. That was a good fire in the hole with the QCB2. That's going to be a full. What the fudge?
He couldn't hit it. It couldn't pick up. He had to do,
yeah.
Was it back 1+2 to get that?
I thought he was going to hit him with the back 12. I don't know why he went for the down 4.
Well, maybe because he wanted a wall carry. He would have got up to the wall. Maybe that's why.
So he went for the. So he didn't think he was going to hit it in time.
Yeah, he didn't think he was going to hit it in time. So he was depending on the wall if his body was going to go up. It didn't.
I noticed that he.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was 2 up.
This is not. Yo, we should just end the stream now. We can't be showing this, man.
I feel a little bit.
But you know, this is what I'm talking about. Tournament style.
Yeah.
Tournament style, like in tournaments, how, like I said, I'm not the best player, and I'm not even close, or not even good at all. I feel like if Danny was there right now next to him, or somebody like
offering
saying
encouragement. Yeah.
Yes, he will not shut down because right now this ain't the offense I usually see.
Yeah.
Because you see him this
him
this is a perfect example. I hope he looks back and he listens to the person commentating and says, "Stop being scary and fight the man. He's fast, okay, fine. And you gotta do exactly what Still Electric was doing the first time he played Sayco. He fought him from a certain range.
Wow, nice low parry off
that. Was a beautiful low parry. He tried to get the wall.
Tries to get the wall, doesn't get the full wall.
Man.
He wakes up wall running too.
Like
yeah.
These two guys really got it, man. They really do. They're really good players. They just need more confidence.
Yeah.
That's like that. You gotta play wild like that.
Nice.
You gotta play wild like that. That's a Fang's a wild player. He's an up close player. He's in your face player. Oh man, look at that wall. He got that for me, actually. He got that for me.
Yeah.
He got that for me.
He got that.
He got that for me. I don't care what he says. He got that for me. He didn't parry like that. That's me. Ooh, nice.
Nice low shoulder.
Oh,
the splat on the wall. Decides to go for the full wall combo off the back.
Oh my gosh. This is it right here, man. How much is he winning this?
This is game point right now.
This is game point?
Two up off the new bracket.
Damn. This reminds me of Strong Style.
Ooh. Decides to go for an Oki and a stomp follow-up. But that is not guaranteed, and he gets punished for his troubles. Nice 1-2-2. That QCB2. He's not going to get a full combo off this. But he is going to be able to get some kind of improvised damage. Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my goodness, dog.
And your winner,
yo,
the out-of-towner, Sayco.
Hey, yo, first, yo, come here right quick. Sayco, man, come here, yo. He looked like the dude from Black Panther. For real. So, there goes Sayco. There's Sayco right here. Here's the mic, man. Interview the guy.
Okay. I guess I'm doing an interview.
You're doing an interview. Hey, yo, man, be sick.
Well, Sayco come down. What's up?
You don't have to if you don't want
I know, it's fine. I got it. 1 point. We're making this esports.
Okay.
So, Sayco, congratulations on your tournament win.
Thank you.
You're the out-of-towner, the underdog. Well, not the underdog. As we definitely saw today.
It's okay.
You beat arguably our best player here. I'm sure I'm going to get shots fired for that one, but.
No, I mean, Still Electric and Nick are the best players in Still Electric, Nick, and Nelson. Against your love.
Yeah, Nelson. Yeah.
Yeah. 3 great players, and Congo Jack. Yeah, Congo Jack too.
Well, he's in Seattle.
Yeah,
now.
he's in Seattle now. He's in the West Coast.
So I guess let me get some improvised questions right now. So I heard you from DC.
Yeah.
I don't know what crew that is. I'm very familiar with the Maryland and Virginia.
You know, I mean, I live in Maryland/DC.
Okay.
I do play with Victim and all of them.
Oh.
A lot, you know. Victim being the head honcho, me and Victim and Larry being the head honchos over there. So yeah, I play with them a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Victim actually had a very strong showing at the latest tournament.
Winter Brawl? Yeah, he won. Yeah, he's been really crazy good since he's been playing. He's been playing since 6, but he never really got to travel because he was so young.
So what's the secret over there? You guys exponentially exploded as a scene, and now you're making a huge presence in the area.
We just I don't know, man. It's like we just talk about the game. A lot of us do a lot of theory fighting, and then you can't really grow unless you don't have a scene to play with, and constantly critique each other's gameplay. Like, hey, stop doing this, or hey, I notice you're doing this a lot in this situation, or hey, when you're playing this type of person, you need to. So it's like that. And then Tekken is a really psychological game, so you have to really be headstrong as well.
Yeah. You definitely have to have very strong mental toughness.
Yeah, fortitude. Yeah.
Take the L's. So I do have to ask, what do you think about our scene? What are some of our strengths? What are things we could improve upon?
I love your scene. I think it reminds me a lot of my scene in Maryland, DC, the DMV area, because there's a lot of players and they're really hungry. I just feel like some of the lesser players need to start giving Nick and Danny a lot more a run for their money.
Yeah.
Because Nick and Danny, they know they're on the top. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they need to have that drive to I want to beat these guys instead of saying, oh, they're my friends, don't worry about it. No, I want to beat these guys. I'm tired of seeing them at I'm sorry, what's the name of the venue again?
Balance Patch.
Balance Patch. I'm tired of seeing them always getting top 2 at Balance Patch. I want to, get that top 1 or top 2 spot or that top 3 spot. Yeah.
So you're saying that we need more hunger.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And a more competitive hunger. You don't have to be Chris G about it, but you can be polite about it. It can be a good hunger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So it's kind of like, okay. I'm trying to formulate the next question, and he kind of put me on the spot.
No,
but
okay.
that's okay. I'm the king of off the dome. That's what I'm known for here. So, all right. One more question, and I'm gonna. What's up? Okay, so it's the murder gauntlet. We always do this. This is tradition in this area.
Okay.
Every time there's an out-of-town player, we always have them fight the entire cast.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Really? Word?
Yeah.
I'm with it. I love playing long sets, dude. If everyone want to play first to 50, let's play first to 50.
So what is your the last question is, what is your training regime over there? Do you guys just play long sets and just go like, oh, you suck here and you need to improve this, or like, I like what you did here? Or?
So when we do play and when we do session, we just let each other know that, hey, we pick up on each other's habits. So that way we can, it's going to sound mad corny, we could play more like water, flow, like you put water in a cup, it flows and blah, 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 the Bruce Lee quote. Yeah. So that's, we train each other to be more fluid and not as robotic with our gameplay.
I see.
Yeah.
So like you go, hey, you autopilot here, this is the string that you abuse the most.
Yeah, and we also have a lot of characters here in that scene too. Like a lot of people play a lot of different characters. We all play multiple characters, so we all can pick apart like characters and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, but I love your scene. I think I love what Danny and Nick is doing here. Marcel's really going to be a really strong player. Mm-hmm. There's another player, Juan. He's going to be really strong too. If he just stops complaining, he'll be really strong too.
Yeah. He's pretty notorious for that.
Yeah. But no, man, thank you for having me. I greatly appreciated the tournament. I mean, Nick was the person I was scared to fight the most.
Yeah.
And Danny's Kazuya, so I'm glad I got to overcome both obstacles.
Well, you're not off the hook yet. We're going to put you back on the hot seat.
Okay.
We're going to go against the entire gauntlet here.
All right.
So thank you very much. Sayco, your tournament winner for tonight. Everyone give him a round of applause. This is Zoob. The Mad, calling from Balance Patch in Austin, Massachusetts. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you in many weeks to come. Peace.
Wait, is the audio back or?
I mean, as far as I know.
Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah.
We're not getting any game audio.
Well, now we can play with it if you want while they're fucking setting up. After hours with the struggle.
With the struggle.
Welcome.
1 second. I'm gonna do something really
some wild and
crazy stuff. Yeah,
oh.
we can do it.
Oy.
I can do it in real time, my dude.
Real time.
I just need a dude. You know what we need?
Yeah.
A wireless. If we did a
wireless keyboard,
we could scene switch from the desk.
They call that
wouldn't
seamless.
Be sick, my dude.
Seamless.
I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna pop.
Hey, yeah.
I'm pop.
So just a background, switch that. Just as a background, this guy, your boy, he hasn't been behind the mic at all today.
Damn, dude.
Literally well, I wouldn't say single-handedly.
No. But one of the Balance Patch guys, he actually, he was clutch. He came in clutch. I was running into just the issue of getting the sound to actually hit the computer, and I was blanking, and he mentioned something, and we were like, "Oh my god,
that's what it is."
That's it. And then he
Yeah.
He figured it out.
But either way, you were
clutch.
the lead stream handler.
Stream handler.
So
well,
we literally
hey,
from 0 to hero tonight.
For
from 0 to
man,
hero.
we are going in hard with this first match.
Wait, hold on. Do you hear the audio?
Nah, dude.
No, I swear I just heard it. I swear I just heard it.
I'm just gonna wiggle stuff around.
No, you were. That was the big wire that you were playing with.
This guy?
Yeah, don't you hear it? It's super quiet though.
It might just be the it might just be like from the camera we're hearing it through our own mics basically. It's picking up.
Yeah, but
anyways, hey boy, we got something going on screen right now.
I can't hear the audio. It's super quiet. You think we can turn it up?
I can try, dude. Nah, dude, we'd be hearing something by now. Weird. We'll figure it out.
I swear I hear it.
I know what you're saying, though.
I swear I hear it.
Anyways, we've got a match on screen.
I just want to get that game audio. It's like
yeah,
really
no,
almost
it's hard to commentate without. I get so into the sound in this game. My God, what a finish!
Yeah, out of nowhere, dude. Yo, well, obviously everyone just saw this drag player just literally won the local. Came from Baltimore, down south.
B-Town.
Yeah, B-Town.
It's not B-Town.
B-Town. So we're in B-Town.
What do they call Baltimore?
There's
a
City of Ravens
or something. There's a term for it. I mean, look at this damage though coming from Geese. Geese is dirty, my man.
Oh, okay. I thought Marcel was playing for a second. It's your boy Nick. Your boy Nick trying to get that run back.
Yeah, dude. Geese is dirty though. Like his damage is off the charts when you can use him right.
Yeah.
And it is dependent a lot on stage and walls, but like, yeah, it's a whiff on that super. Or it's called a super. Oh boy, we got to get back into Tekken mode, my dude, on the Rage Art.
Super, it's the same thing.
But yeah, Geese's damage can be absolutely wild.
He's got some like dumb block strings too.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like really good like stuff like that low stuff. You should be able to see the low for the most part, but like he has a lot of like good strings that kind of go on for a lot longer than you think it should.
Yep.
Which is kind of king out.
He's got a lot of that like 2D element to him still. Like they did a really good job of like maintaining his sort of strengths. Even in a 3D like world, you know.
Did Nick ever bring out Gig Ass?
I don't know. I didn't really watch a lot of it.
Yeah,
I was so focused on getting this audio to work. So like, I'm kind of. I mean, we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Or maybe the week after that.
Yeah. Some week we're gonna have a little dinner date with Dan. Talk to him.
He keeps trying to be fancy with the counters, but he's just not. He's getting bopped for it.
Yeah.
He needs to. You know, I like the confidence. I appreciate.
Oh
my God!
There
what
it
a
is.
read on that low.
Boosh, boosh.
He knows it's coming.
I'll
he
do
knows
the
it's
sound
coming.
audio.
Damn, there it is. Just the generic down 4 there.
We're doing who what? Oh damn! They were doing JoJo's Puzzle without me. I was too busy yotin' on these streets. Yotin?
Yotin. Wow, there's the power crush there. Picking up some damage.
Damn, I want to money match this boy. Let me money match this drag real quick. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he freaking.
He's hungry, my
dude.
Get
in there, Marcel. Get in there.
He's hungry.
Yeah, but that boy already had his chance. He already ate his damn dinner.
He
already ate his damn dinner. He didn't finish his damn food. His mom gets to get out of here.
He's trying to sneak a cookie out the cookie jar.
Get out of here.
He's trying to sneak a cookie out the cookie jar.
It's like that meme where there's like a dog and he's on the counter and the owner walks around the corner and he sees him. He's like, hey!
Jesus! You just blew my ears out, my dude. You just blew everyone's ears out.
That's what he did. Check the tapes. He clipped the damn video too.
I mean, it's not that hard to clip something if you scream right into the microphone.
I'll show you the meme.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
really
meme.
good meme.
Oh my God, running 2 right into the wall. There's the counter.
Talking about walls. Okay.
Oh,
that's actually going to be really big damage.
Yeah. Oh my God, takes him out from the wall to get that extra extended combo.
Oop.
I mean, it was worth the damage.
Yeah,
I think it was worth the damage.
If he gets the KO, if he drops, no
pressure. that elbow move is punishable, right? Just a jab punish on it, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I
believe it.
Swear on me, mum, it's punishable. Big jab. It's just a down one.
Yeah, you know what drag's all about.
Yeah.
Give him that dab, boy.
Oh my God, these blocks in the lows.
Right?
Nick feeling himself on point tonight, but ooh, the pickup. I like that little combo. I always appreciate it.
I don't, because I always lose to it, dead ass.
Push right into the wall, gets the stun.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, some sidewall action.
That low.
Ooh.
Die.
love it. But as we found out when he first released the untaggable.
Yeah, untaggable. I mean, it doesn't do enough damage, so it's like it's a cheese ball combo.
It is. I mean, it's literally like 20 damage.
Yeah.
So it's like,
boy. Yeah, you want to talk about damage, dog? You witnessing it?
It's like fucking 10 something. It's not very good.
Ooh.
Text the grab.
Good tech. Ooh, A.
Man,
A.
I love this right now. This is a cool matchup. I really like
wild,
this.
Yeah, you have the top tier drag versus the new boy.
That new boy. that new fresh spice.
Yeah. That old man spice.
That old man.
Not even old spice. Old man spice.
A straight rematch. Not even wanting to change the map.
No,
Mishima Is Mishima Tower?
Mishima,
or is it Mishima Elevator?
I think Mishima Estate.
Isn't it Elevator or something?
No, I don't.
I always forget what this map
Mishima
is
Dojo.
called.
I'm pretty sure it's Estate. Money's on Estate.
No, it's not.
Money's on Estate. Which one's the Estate?
I thought it was called the Elevator.
No, it's not called Elevator. No, I think it's Mishima Estate.
I don't remember any of the map names right now.
Dude.
I haven't played Tekken in a while.
Yeah, no one has, dude. I'm surprised. I'm still surprised Dragon Ball wasn't on stream, but I mean, hey, we're commentating Tekken right now.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Tekken Chicken.
Hey, I'm hype all day.
Yeah.
By the way, if you don't know what Tekken Chicken is, it's the probably one of the most full-featured frame data apps on the market.
Any game at that point.
By far, super good. Our man Nick DeJesus, killing it with it. The newest update came out. He's starting to put the gifts in there.
Yeah.
So, killing it. Absolutely killing it. Definitely check out Tekken 7 Chicken or Tekken. Is it just Chicken?
I think it's T7 Chicken,
right?
T7 Chicken.
T7 Chicken on App Store at least.
Yeah,
it's great. Powered by Tekken Gamer. I believe Speed Kicks had a part in it.
Yeah, Speed Kicks is there. A lot of people that you wouldn't think about or you wouldn't know are a part of it or a part of it.
Yeah. So big ups to that. Big contributions. Man, look at this match right now. I love it.
I like these random jumps from your boy.
That sidestep though is real.
I wonder, is that Geese's weak side?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Geese's weak side is right.
I believe it.
Spins him out.
He's looking for that low. He's not doing it. Look at that KBD. Whoa.
Yeah, that KBD. KBD a little wild.
A little wild
on that KBD. I like that.
Ooh,
sidestep. Yeah, sidestep right is definitely Geese's weak side. He's sidestepped right 3-4 times in a row now and dodged out.
I like seeing that though.
What a tailspin.
That's
raw damage. Yeah, that was a fresh. That was tailspin on second hit. That's some damage.
Get a new guy. Come on, I know Marcel's hungry right now. Get a new freaking guy on stream.
Nick G's tired. I think the Jesus is gonna have to get up. I think the Jesus is gonna have to cool down.
Yeah, I mean he was in winners and he kind of lost. So I mean he played a lot of matches.
And he's gonna have to cool it out.
Yeah.
Cool it out. Oh, nice. Hits him with the counter hit there.
Tim, can't you hear the game audio? No, that's what I was listening to.
No, it's mad weird. Yeah, no, I don't know what is happening with this game audio. It's wonky though, real wonky.
And you couldn't hear it on stream either?
Nah, dude.
I just want to figure it out. I mean, we should commentate the match, but I just want to figure out this damn game audio.
Dude, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I want to figure it out.
It's so addicting, dude. When you want things to work.
It's just mad.
It's so weird because that was the wire that freaking fixed it. Like what around here was the is the stream? The stream's still running, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, stream's still running.
Anyone in the chat? Let me know.
Let us know. If you're hearing game audio, let us know because we would love to fix this.
What the hell is this power thing for? I don't know, like, cause this is the wire. I wonder if it was getting like tangled up in that that mess of wires over there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there could be a million things.
Yeah.
That could be going wrong. Honestly, there's so many variables that could be going wrong here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess we'll have to chill it for now. Cool it. Maybe unplug. Let's give this a shot. Maybe unplug that HDMI and plug it back in. See what happens.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm kind of spooked. I'm spooked.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah, there's that. Oh shit, we pulled the.
Oh shit.
We pulled. Oh my god. Did you guys just lose video?
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Oh boy. Yeah, Nick's not happy. Nick is not happy.
That's our B's, my dude. That's our B, my dude.
Damn, dude.
No, you're fine.
I had a feeling that was gonna like literally.
No. I'm glad we tested that.
Yeah.
Because now.
So because that has to deal with the audio, but for some reason.
I gotta figure this out later. Can't figure this out while the game's going.
Yeah,
this is way too wonky. It's funny because, like, it seems like every time they restart the PlayStation, the audio seems to work again for a period of time, and then it stops. So it's almost like.
Is it a problem with the PS4?
I'm not sure if it's a problem with the PlayStation. I feel like if I'm gonna take a guess as to what it could be, it would be an issue with the cable. It's because you're running HDMI at this length. HDMI can run long. You can run that's the strong suit of HDMI is its run length. Like you can run HDMI for 100 fucking meters, and it still carries like a strong signal. That's why everyone uses HDMI in audio and stuff.
Okay.
That's why like DisplayPort is great, but it can run like 6 feet before you start to lose bandwidth.
Okay.
HDMI has way longer run lengths. So like I don't think it's an issue, but like who knows?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like when you start to run cable this long, it's something you genuinely have to consider. A lot of people don't ever think about run length because they're never running a cable that's 200 feet.
Yeah.
You know? So like it could have a genuine effect on like for all we know the audio could be carrying, it's just carrying really weak signal. Because we're running 100 feet and then we're running it into a converter and then we're running 50 more feet and that 50 feet's getting wrapped around itself 100 times. And then that's getting stuck into a, whatever. Like, there's a million things that can go wrong here. So, I don't know. There's definitely...
Some's fishy in these streets. So
that's going to do so much freaking damage.
Yeah, because he's on the border, dude. I wonder, so you're saying if you restart the PS4, the audio works?
Yeah, it seems to work temporarily.
Maybe I wonder if the HDMI is oh my god, are you just finna do that?
Nah.
Oh, no!
Oh my god, he survived! He survived.
Damn, I want to body Nick right now. I want to body that clown. Kid thinks he's the nicest. Kid thinks he's the freaking nicest thing. You did some Dragon Ball attack. Wake up level 3. On my face.
Dude,
what the hell?
I legitimately cannot believe he had enough health right there. It totally looked like he was dead.
Especially with that drag, that does a lot of damage.
Oh my god, yeah. Drags.
That, whatever. I don't even know what that is. That ground pound looking thing.
The wall splat, you can't do it at that range with Geese.
No,
that's a big problem with Geese's tailspin. It's real weird. And you need a lot of space.
Yep.
Otherwise, you'll always wall hit. It'll just hit, and then you don't get the splat.
So that's why it's like almost like if you're near the wall, you kind of like you don't even want to go for that top spin.
Yeah.
Same with kind of like Brian. He kind of has the same thing. A lot of characters. It's
There's
almost
a lot
like,
of characters who have that problem. But Geese is especially. He does his tailspin. He takes two full steps forward.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. It's like closes a huge gap with his tailspin.
It's good. It's good to get the tailspin, but it kind of sucks if you're at the wall because it messes everything up.
Yeah, especially with the sidewall.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how much forward movement there is in his tailspin. Oh my god, what a combo.
Oh, he gets the shoulder.
With the crossover to get the back hit. Oh my god.
Yeah, why didn't he play like this in the freaking tournament?
That was wild, dude.
You know what it is? He's your boy Drag. Probably put all his damn heart on the line in the tournament. And Nick's like, well now it's casual. So let me get him. Easy. Look at how good I am, guys. I can beat him in casuals.
I love your hate. Not hate, but you're like this like alter ego comes. Yeah. This hate.
Hate Nick.
Hate machine.
Yeah.
I love it.
Long week, long night.
Long week.
Got a little hate.
Is that over? What is that overhead?
That like weird.
What is the input on it?
I don't even know.
The pound.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Is it a while? It looks like a while standing.
I don't think it's a while standing.
I know it's not.
Forward,
but like it always seems like Dragunov's crouch before they do it.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that?
Oh, I think it's the input because like he kind of like bends down first.
Yeah. It's not a quarter circle.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah,
like,
I don't think. Maybe it is a quarter circle. Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
I like that friggin' bird fly from Geese. Makes sense. Looks like a damn goose, my guy.
Because I never learned drags. I never really learned them at all. So I'm not familiar.
I like just kind of put them in training mode and like just did one of those things. I didn't even record. I just used the move list.
Yep.
And just kind of train against like running 2 and just see how much the frame data is. Speaking of running 2, we just did like 4 of them in a row.
Oh no,
Nick Hey,
is that a bait? Could that have been a bait?
Yeah,
Could that have been
maybe.
a bait?
Yeah, sometimes you
I
just.
don't know.
Like, if they're on the ground, sometimes you just throw buttons out that you know can recover pretty quick, just so you can see if they press a button.
That's true.
Whoa. And ooh, good break.
What a break.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Nasty.
Yeah, that's old school carries, boys. Old school. Jab, jab, jab.
Jab, 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 jab. I like it, though, the while standing to catch him in the air right there.
Oh, good wall conversion there. I like the wonky angle. Oh, no.
Ooh, the sidestep rights are so nasty tonight. Oh, that's going to hit. Damn.
This boy's been waking up his damn legacy, dude. Friggin' play Dragon Ball with this kind of friggin' wake up supers. Like, that's some my tech, dog.
Ooh, the reset opportunity rather than going for a full wall carry.
Ooh.
Nice wall
How about
splat.
those strings?
Yeah.
They went on forever.
Oh, is he going for 2 walls?
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
he wanted 2 walls. It's okay.
Yeah, he got that jump, though.
Boom. Nice P.
Yeah. Damn, you should have brought this heat and tournament, dog. Look at it. What's the drag's name? It's like something with like a soak. It's not soak off because that sounds way too Russian.
Soak off. Honestly, oh wow. It's totally.
Yeah.
I'm blanking like crazy right now. I'll give you it in like 1 second.
He's the boy though. You just won the tournament. We don't even know.
We
don't even know the boy's name.
I had it. It's gone now. I'll bring it up in a second. I got you. Sayco.
Sayco. I was close.
Sayco. Yeah. Badass player.
Yeah. There we go. That's okay. Oh, should have been. Oh, wait a minute.
Boosh.
Oh.
Lots of damage. That's 1 meter, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
1 bar.
Yeah,
or I don't know. Actually, I forgot how many bars that is.
That is Rage Art.
That's not. Is that his Rage Art? I thought his Rage Art was the other one.
Maybe.
The unblockable. The unblockable.
Yeah, the grab thing, the grab high.
Or does he have 2 Rage Arts? I forget. I forgot
because he has like the meter and he has the. Yeah, I don't know.
No one has 2 Rage Arts. No, some people do have 2 Rage Arts. Yoshi has 2 Rage Arts.
Yeah. Yoshi's like one of, like Paul, kind of.
Yeah, Paul has 2. Well, Paul has like
a variation of it.
He has 1 Rage Art, but you can do different things out of it.
Pretty sure Yoshi's the only one. Like
Yoshi
Eliza
has
like a meter. Akuma, like I only get thinking of the people with like the meter.
Yeah.
Like the guest characters.
Oh, what a sick combo. That's max damage for sure.
Yeah, he's tagging all the grabs too.
Wow. That overhead is so fast.
Yeah, dude.
That's got to be like
dude.
just under 15 or just at 15. It's pretty fun. It's fast.
Yeah, dude. Dude, it's late as hell, dog. It's late as hell.
Drag is so fast.
Yeah, he is.
Crazy.
He's good. Like, he has a lot of really good buttons.
Well, no splat.
Oh, there it is. Yep, stomp. Yep, running 2. That's like
again.
Running 2. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
He's got no respect right now.
Dude, why respect when you got running 2, my guy? Oh,
is that confirmed?
That was a bait.
Oh,
that was a bait.
My God. Nice.
That was a bait.
Down
yeah.
4.
He like just ran up to him and he's like, "I'm gonna do a running 2." Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. On my face. Got my face, fam.
Nice. Yeah, this sidestep rights are crazy though. Oh, convert. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Down 2.
Ooh,
hit him
that was
into
a
the
wonky
wall.
looking kick.
Hit him with the slow mo.
Hit him with the slow mo. Got him.
Dodge. Hits the wall. Nice try.
There we go. I won't count. Nick's got. Oh, he's getting the grab.
Nick's got clutch muscles.
Yeah, he's got the clutch muscles. Oh,
no clutch on this though.
Yeah, he's looking back.
Yeah,
maybe someone's calling
he's
him
looking
out.
around.
Yeah, like, oh, my apologies, fellas. My apologies, fellas.
I gotta figure out a way to do this. I want to be able to switch seats.
Do you know which buttons it is?
It's just arrow keys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just need to get a wireless keyboard or something.
I don't know.
But then again, you wouldn't be able to run 2 keyboards at the same time.
Yeah. Whoa. That was a little wild.
Yeah, a little switch up there. Cameraman forgot what he was doing.
What side you boys on? Oh, all right, thanks, man. Hey, yo, what side you on?
Is that just down 4? That low?
For Geese, yeah, I think so. Yeah, the problem with the 2D characters like Kuma and or Goki, I guess.
Yeah, Goku,
whatever, and Geese, they kind of have like they don't have a lot of moves. Yeah. So, like, you look at it and you're like, is that really what it is?
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Nice finish right there. So clean.
Yeah. See that electric sidestep? I saw that.
A little shimmy there. Sidestep 1?
I like that.
Sidestep 1, I think?
Oh. It's like that Claudio low. You know, when you get hit by it, you're like, oh, I should have reacted to that. But it's like that perfect frame that it's too slow.
Yep.
A.
Almost. I think he had the micro step, man. I think he got it.
Whoa.
What a confirm.
Yeah, it's
so much damage.
Oh, you're looking for the low. Oh, okay.
Down for one.
A little spooky. A little spooky there, Nick. A little spooky.
Thought he was in the mid range, but he wasn't.
Damn, is there no one in the chat no more?
I don't think so.
Damn. Or is the chat? Or can you just not see the chat anymore?
Nah, chat's there.
Oh, okay. Chat, let me know.
This is actually the only scene that has a chat right now.
Really? Okay.
I didn't set the other ones up yet.
Whoa. Crack that.
Crack it.
Crack it.
Overhead, mid.
Oh, wait a minute. No conversion.
Nice low.
Oh, nice. There it is.
Was that a setup?
Yeah, I think so. He's not getting the freaking combos at all, though.
Yeah, too slow.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going for there.
Whoa, that was such a bad whiff.
Is that my boy Malik?
Yeah, that boy got up.
Power stancing. My boy Malik power stancing. Whoa. Oh.
It's your boys. Dude, my hair, no, it went down. I took
all
so
that
much,
like stress from.
Dude, I took so much time to like get it just right earlier. I took a shower, put the gel in, had a good time.
I'm sweating on these streets. Oh, that's what I'm doing,
dude.
I'm sweating out on these streets. That was a grind, dude. That was a damn grind.
Yeah, dude, I was losing it.
We got like 90% of it. We probably got like 85% of it. Like, I'm still dumb salty that there's no game audio. I'm hella salty.
Yeah,
that there's no
it's
game
weird.
Audio.
I'm really like weirded out by it. It's really odd how it's turning out. It's just coming in and out. Really, really odd. Something that I did not anticipate would be an issue.
At this point, like we did everything. We did everything. Oh,
got it.
What the hell was it?
I don't know, dude. I do not know.
What? No, it was that big cord. It was that big cord right there.
Yeah, I know it is. I just don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to it.
You just moved it up, right?
There is a
faulty. This has got to be a faulty wire.
There's a metric shit ton of analog conversions that they're doing. I mean, they're running HDMI into a pass-through, which is coming out as quarter inch, which they're converting to eighth inch, which is then going into a headphone box, which is coming out of a mixer as quarter inch. I mean, it's crazy what they're doing right now. There's so much conversion happening.
Yeah, there was a guy that asked. I saw him peeping. He was asking when the GIFs were coming out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
so
I have no idea.
The most recent update of T7 Chicken, if you read the bug, the updates and the patch notes and everything, at least on iOS, Nick dropped a little message in there. I'll read that out loud for you. Check out the burger menu in the top left of the home screen to see our partners and what they have to offer. Keep an eye on the progress of the GIFs from any character detail screen.
Oh.
So they're being added not as we speak, but they're being added.
Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting there. Nick was showing me a bunch of folders and a bunch of GIFs that were already up on the. I don't know if it was a drive. Oh, of course, the right way. I think did we lose the audio? Oh no, it's there.
That's there. Oh my God, it's so much better with audio.
Right, dude? Don't you feel like we got right at the end, boys? Right. Literally, now it's the perfect stream. Now it's the perfect stream.
It's a great stream now, my dude.
Literally perfection. I just kind of want to just sit here and just look at it.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Literally from
killed it, dude.
A scene, an OBS scene that was absolutely blank.
That had nothing in it. To a full-blown setup.
Fully functional.
Damn, dude. The while running 2 on back roll, nasty.
It's nasty.
Nasty.
Can't do anything about it.
No escape.
No escape.
Nice sidestep. Damn.
Sidestep right against Joe. This guy's sidestepping a lot.
Yeah. What a mix-up.
Yeah.
Mid, low, high. Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude. He's wild on these boys.
Man.
Actually, I want to play him next. I really want to play him next.
hits with the running two, the pickup from the stand threes. Hits the wall splat. Fuck. Full damage. Actually, I think he went for reset there.
Ooh, did you see that pickup though?
Yeah, that was sick. Grabs.
Yeah, I don't even know what. Is that a right grab look like?
Yeah, I think it was a right grab.
No, that's definitely not punishable, I don't think.
No, I think he pushed the button.
Yeah.
The button. Wow, that was quick work.
Yeah.
That was quick work. That's kind of scary how quick that was.
Yeah, my poor boy Malik. I know my boy Malik is. He came here and I was talking to him earlier, and he was like, I don't even want to like. He came here. He's won a few tournaments when he's been coming here, kind of when there's not been as many people. And he's like, I just want to like play matches. I just want to be challenged.
Yeah.
He doesn't even care if he wins. He doesn't care if he loses. He just wants to have that challenge. He wants to have that drive, that adrenaline of a match.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what you need. That's what Tekken players, like we were saying earlier, like that's what Tekken players are. Like Tekken players aren't like a lot of other fighting game players. Like they you know, of course they want to make a living doing it. They want to make money. But at the end of the day, like Tekken players Tekken's just not as big a game as these other fighting games. And it has less money and less viewership in general. So it's just like a lot. If you want to go into Tekken, you have to have such like heart for the game. You gotta just love this game for everything that it is, and just like you have to love everything about it. Like if there's something you're not willing to put the work into, or like if there's things that like you're not like totally down with, like you'll see like people say like, oh, this about Street Fighter or that about Street Fighter or Dragon Ball this, Dragon Ball that. Like they still love the game, but like there's things about the game that they don't like. Like Tekken players, like everything is just
not term anymore. Now I think they're just trying to go up against your boy Drag. What's his name? I've already forgot his name. What the hell's his name? Sokov. Sylvania.
Sokov sounds like the like Navy game. What was that game called?
I'm commentating with my boy. I haven't commentated with my boy. I'm commentating these damn exhibitions, my guy. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look.
I'm having a good time. I love commentating. I could just sit on like all day, dude.
Do you want to commentate? Do you want to commentate a little bit? Get in
here.
He came up to me. He's like, I want to commentate.
Oh, then get on here.
Get on. I know you deserve the mic.
Appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
You guys don't even know who these players are. I feel bad.
Malik and Sayco. I know Sayco. I don't know Malik that well though. But I haven't been here a lot.
I just got back.
This is your first time back?
Yeah, man. I haven't been here in 3 months.
Me neither. I haven't been here for a while. It's probably been 2 months for me.
No, it's been straight 3 months for me.
Wow.
And I just got back from Vermont, and now I'm finally back here. So I plan on coming here like almost every week, except for like the week after next.
Yeah.
Because I got training that week. But other than that, I plan on like trying to be here as much as possible.
Yeah. Same. I'm like finally settling back into like life. So
yeah, no, I hear that.
I'm back on.
Speaking of which, are you going to Mohegan Sun?
Me and Mason are gonna try and go. Yeah.
If y'all need a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can give you guys a ride. Yeah, I'm going.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, we're gonna look into it. We were trying to talk to Jamie about.
It's only one day. It's just Sunday.
It's just Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And shoot, I know like all my housemates and friends, they're going too, but they're not going for the video games. They're going because there's like a bunch of other like board games and other things there as well. It's like a whole con.
Maybe is there gonna be rhythm games there, dude? I haven't played rhythm games.
Last time we were there was a hella Smash.
Yeah.
Street Fighter V ended up stealing the show.
Yeah.
Marvel ended up being like the secondary as far as stealing the show. Tekken was there. And there was one other fighting game there. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But we pretty much owned and run that entire place. Like
yeah.
It was Sunday and it was sick. And then like the room next door was all these. We're talking like old school video game.
Cabs?
Not cabs. People set up with their old school video games like shops.
Yeah.
And then
gotcha.
board games, like not like board games you see like when you pass Walden Books, like actual board games like aren't even on the shelf yet.
Yeah.
More card games that you can even shake a stick at. I mean, shit, Yu-Gi-Oh would have been impressed. It was fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
No, it was really it was out of control how many different card games that there were.
Yeah.
It was Like, as one of the card games that were there, the people were sitting across from each other, and like one of them played a card, and they both got up, switched seats, and had to play with each other's deck. It was like the most random thing. I was like, what is going on right now? Another one involved like chess pieces. It was ridiculous. Then of course there's the T-shirts, the plushies up the wazoo.
Plushies.
So many plushies.
I need more plushies, dude. Half my bed is already covered in plushies, and I don't have enough. I don't have enough.
Yeah.
And we're talking a queen. We're talking a queen.
We're talking a
queen. This is not a full. This is not a hat. This is not like a twin. We're talking.
Like, it was ridiculous. It was some nice stuff. And then, well, yeah. And then, we just pretty much did our thing. And it was a very nice turnout. The New York players showed up. Connecticut players showed up. Wow. Obviously, us MA boys were there.
Yeah.
And a few Rhode Island guys came down. And this year, there's like a 500 pot bonus for Tekken, a $500 pot bonus for Marvel, 500 pot bonus for Street Fighter, and I think a 500 pot bonus for Dragon Ball Z.
Wow. Okay.
Which is ridiculous amount of money. Especially, I'm quite sure we just attracted Sonic Fox by accident. Also, Injustice 2 is going to be there. I think there's a $100 or $50.
Oh yeah, your boy. Oh, sorry, my boy. I was like, I saw the scene was switched, and I was like, what happened? And I saw your boy. I was like, oh my god. Dude, that's awesome, though.
Yeah, it's going to be upset. It's, I think it's March 24th. I think so.
You heard the man. Anyone watching the stream right now,
no,
you
seriously,
heard the man.
Make sure you're coming out to this thing. Jamie from Game Underground is setting us up nicely. God. He doesn't even have his own store open
I
yet
miss
right
Game
now.
Underground, man.
Like, he doesn't even have himself set up right now, and he's running this.
And he's running a tourney. What happened about that? What was the deal with that? Was it just the new spot? They just couldn't hang on to it.
I mean, from what I was told, it was a bunch of small things that just added up together and they decided to move shop.
Sure.
Also, low key, they also got some really fantastic things in the works for everyone.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
I think.
Keep
I think low key. I'm not speaking for Jamie. Jamie's watching this. Is like, Max, don't screw me. Don't screw me on this, Max. But I think low key at Mohegan Sun on the finals, we're gonna see Jamie grabbing a mic, getting on front of the stage and announcing
making an announcement.
I think. I hope. There's a few wishes and dreams I've had. He's hinted at a couple of things in our conversations. There's a few wishes and dreams I have that I hope that he announces. I real talk hope he announces Guts, but I don't think he will. I don't think that's. I think it's gonna be just the opening. Hopefully, I don't know.
We'll find out.
But
Damn.
that's why I'm so excited.
Okay.
It's going to be streamed, so it's not like we're going to keep it a secret from all of y'all.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be able to.
I figured Jamie was up to something.
He's not
always up to something.
He's not done.
He's always up to something.
Quite
yet.
Quite yet, yeah. He's And I am very excited. Anyway, I also got permission to be commentating Marvel. Hopefully I can get permission to also commentate Dragon Ball.
At the
Mohegan.
Yeah, nice, dude. That's awesome.
Because that's pretty much what I want to be doing more now, is more commentating.
Yeah. Are you digging Dragon Ball?
I hope. All right, so you're gonna have to hear me ramble on about all these games for a little bit. I hope Dragon Ball survives the year. I hope the DLCs do it, because right now the game is going the way of other Access games, which is they come out, they make a big splash, everyone's playing them, then they get figured out, people figure out what the top tiers are, there's no excuse not to play top tiers, and everyone stops playing.
Yeah.
Which has happened with like everyone, BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, Persona, all of them have gone the exact same route.
Yeah.
They last for less than a year, everyone stops playing, then move on. Dragon Ball, I hope, will last a whole year. This way they can actually correct it and fix it and work on it. But I don't know if they actually are going to bother when they got Cross Tag Battle coming out.
That's true.
As well. Not to mention, Bandai isn't going to put a lot of pressure on them because they got Soul Calibur 6 coming out.
Yeah, Soul Calibur.
And they're not done with Tekken.
Yeah, they got a lot of IPs.
So when you got one small company that has another IP that they're obviously stacking this horse.
Yeah.
And another one where they got two IPs. One of them is literally their bread and water.
Yeah.
And then their other one that, they're they got another one that's their, this is our other bread and water.
Yeah.
Like, it's when you see that, you're just like, okay, how much support are we actually going to get for Dragon Ball?
I mean, with as big as Dragon Ball is, I would be honestly surprised if they let it crash in burst.
That's the thing.
I would
like,
be honestly
if
surprised.
you take a look at, and I really hope that the same package, and I know like people like to hate on the game, but hear me out when I say this, everyone. I really hope we got the same package that Xenoverse 2 has. Because if you think about it, when did Xenoverse 2 came out? That was like, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And they're still getting, and it's not like, oh, it's like a little DLC here, like an extra character here, an extra character. There are balance patches.
Yeah.
There's extra characters, extra game modes, and extra story, along with extra, like, just special move content.
Yeah.
Along with costumes.
Yep. A lot of content.
That is if we have the same content plan that they had for Xenoverse, for Dragon Ball Z Fighters, that game is sick.
Yeah.
Like that game is like that's gonna be one of the best fighting games, if not the best fighting games, come 2 years from now.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, and if Bandai Namco just decides, no, we only did that because that was a part of Shonen Jump.
Yep.
It was part of this whole anime package. We're just doing the same thing that we did for Naruto.
Yep.
And they decide they're just going to focus mostly on Tekken, and the other guys decide they're going to focus mostly on cross-tag battle.
Yeah.
Which it seems like that's right now the way it's going. I mean, we've heard about a handful of DLC characters coming out of.
They've only got the 2 right now, right?
Right. We have 2, and then there supposedly might be another 4 or 6 more.
Yeah.
Well, it's all rumor.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for Xenoverse 2, they've well, not for Xenoverse 2, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, for Cross Tag Battle, they've confirmed 20. I mean, so we have maybe 6, definitely 2 versus 20.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky.
And it's like, this game's got a lot of following. It's got a lot of people playing it.
Yep.
It blew up at Winter Brawl.
People are digging it.
Yeah,
like
people
big
are
time.
really digging it, and I just hate it to see it to go the way that like Persona went.
Yeah.
Or B, I'd hate it for it to not get the support it needs in order to keep that player base. Because I think at this point now, after like the 90 or 85% drop off from Dragon Ball that we got, I think now we're looking at which is typical,
Most games.
But I think now we're looking at the actual numbers. That this game has, and that's an impressive freaking number right there. That's easily the biggest number that Access has ever had for any game that they've ever been a part of, period. That's a large number of players, so I would hate for that large number of players to get left to hang out to dry because everyone wants to focus on their own IPs and no one wants to come back together for this thing that obviously worked well.
Oh yeah, worked real well. I mean, I was saying to Mason, like, we're both like absolute Tekken, like you know us. We're diehard Tekken. Like that's like what we love. But like at the end of the day, we were both like, Dragon Ball is the best game on the market right now.
Right.
When it comes to fighting games, it doesn't get much better than Dragon Ball.
Right now, if you are anybody who likes to do down forward motions and can actually do that, like even if you're playing as some of the worst characters in the game, they are still there's a lot of fun, a lot of interest to be had. And matter of fact, like the lower the level player you are, the funner the game actually is.
Like it's like as far as style, as far as just like feel, and like everything about the game is just incredible.
Oh yeah,
so incredible.
A really fun game, especially like I said, like at the lower level, you would think that this game would be really boring. But I have a bunch of players with like no experience at fighting games at all, and I threw them on Dragon Ball, and they
had a blast.
They had a blast, and they were like, "No, this game's actually really freaking." I now know what I have to do. If I want to do a flashy special move, I hit the triangle button over and over again. If I want to do a normal move, I hit, and if I want to go across the screen, I hit one other button. I can do this. Like I was like, all right, so
and like you can grow and expand and get
and from there, like I was able to show them like, oh yeah, there's other things you can do. And then on there, I was like, all right. And then this is like one of the highest ranks of like what you can actually do. And even then, they were like, yeah, that's not as intimidating as when I saw you doing like a Marvel Infinite combo. I was like, yeah, that's not bad.
It might be.
I mean, well, that's just like how the game is. Everyone has a chance to play it. I felt the same way about. I feel the same way about Tekken.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about Soul Calibur 6.
Oh, that game looks so. Oh my God.
All right, sorry, but we're gonna talk about Soul Calibur 6 for like 5 seconds. Oh my God, though. Yo, I was sitting up in Vermont and I was like, all right. So they announced Soul Calibur 6. Well, I'll only get it if like at least one of my favorite characters in it. So then they announced Keelik, and I was like, all right, well, he's my favorite character. I mean, they didn't give him anything really special. When blood, I was like, oh, okay, I'm getting this game.
Yeah.
And then my other character that I played at Soul Calibur 3 was Zasamel.
Yeah.
Freaking in the game. I was like, yes, this is so good. And then they're like, oh, by the way, Ivy's in the game.
Ivy.
Oh, well, they probably went a little bit more of a modest look for Ivy. And nope.
And then didn't they announce Nightmare?
Nightmare's going to be in the game.
Which was my favorite character in 2.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see Nightmare's Super?
Oh, my God.
Freaking car rides on a horse.
I literally cannot express how excited I am about
Nightmare.
And
then if you knock off his army and you see Siegfried underneath.
I'm
flying.
Soul Calibur 2 was like my life when it came out.
Supposedly, according to everyone, like Max and like a bunch of other people went there to play the game, and everyone was like, "Yeah, if you like Soul Calibur 2, this is more along the lines of Soul Calibur 2 and Soul Calibur 3."
Yeah, Soul Calibur 3. That's
than it was like Soul Calibur 4 or 5.
Yep.
And I was like, "Yes."
That's what we needed, because everyone was like, 4 not so good, 5 trash. That's what everyone says.
And
so it's like, okay, let's go back to the roots. Like,
and we're really great. Though, like, there's some defensive options we took. Like, we took away red parries off the game, and I was like, thank God. Thank God. That's the reason why I stopped playing the other one. I didn't like red parries. I couldn't figure out what the frick I was supposed to do to stop them.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, we got rid of red parries, but we got in a couple of other things, the clash system.
Clashing, yeah.
Oh my gosh, man!
It looks so fun.
Like coming from like a background of like an El Fuerte player, I saw that, I was like, so I can just randomly put myself into a 50-50 whenever I want to. You don't say.
You don't say. Yeah, I know. Like the systems look so cool.
Oh my.
Like that's what we need is more games with like interesting systems like that.
Like the soul charge system that they put in play.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So one is that they just gets access to new special moves. Another one is he turns the Keelix turns himself into freaking Phoenix from All vs. Capcom 3. Like he does a crap ton of damage, but he's constantly losing health.
Yep.
He's a glass cannon now. Have fun.
Glass cannon.
Zasamel's is ridiculous. If it's what people have said it was, Ivy's and Zasamel's are ridiculous. Supposedly, Zasamel's pulls you in and sucks you in, and it can do mix-ups from that situation. And Ivy's gets she turns into slightly a command throw character.
Really?
Some of her hits just turn unblockable, and the only way to get out of them is to either side dash or like legit back dash.
Yeah.
Like you have to dash out of the hit. But she doesn't get it for that long, apparently. She gets it for like a very short period of time.
Game looks fun.
Game looks so much fun. I'm sorry, I will probably quit like half these games as soon as that game comes
Honestly,
out.
like
I'm probably returning Tekken when that game comes out.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's okay, dude.
Like,
no, I'm honestly like, I'm at a point now where I just love watching and I love commentating fighting games so much.
It's so good to like see certain players go head to head, toe to toe, and to do it like.
Because I can learn all day. Like I love reading about tech. I love watching videos. I love like just learning about the game.
So real talk, I got, not to toot my own horn, I got third in Dragon Ball today.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I got third was because I played Tien. One of the combos I learned from Tien was literally watching Winter Brawl.
Yeah.
And inside of it, the players from Winter Brawl were showing off how you could do a normal string set, launch one more time, do his volleyball fist, land, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I started to do that more and more, and that's when I started like, all right, let me watch one more, next level battle. And that's when I started learning like all Tien's ridiculous setups and things on block and like 50-50 games. There's so much you can learn from just watching tournament players.
Yep.
And then taking that thing you've learned from watching tournament players and bringing it to your game.
Yep.
And it might not be as flashy or as nice or do as much damage, but even the smallest things can help so much in your game. It's not even funny.
That's a misconception, I think, about a lot of fighting games is the idea that you're always just trying to do as much damage as possible, whereas like the real damage comes from when you put your opponent in a position where they're confused or where they're scared. That's where you do your damage.
I feel like damage is not the number one thing. It's being comfortable.
Yeah.
If you can be comfortable on what you're doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter how much damage you've done. It matters that you are comfortable with your characters and you are comfortable with your game plan. And that's kind of one of the reasons why Dragon Ball works so well, because there are so many characters that you can just pick up. And you're comfortable.
Fast.
Like you could pick up some of these characters really fast, and you're just comfortable with those characters.
Yeah.
I mean, at a certain point, this is one of those games where you question yourself, okay, who do I want to play?
Yeah.
Not who can I play?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's like really, and I feel like that's really important because that's a thing that Tekken 7 has going for it.
Yes.
It's less of a question of who do I want to, it's more a question of who do I want to play, not who can I play.
Yes, exactly.
Even if you're a complete, like me, a rookie scrub, there are still 3 characters in here that are pretty much well designed for players who are just learning how to play this game.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, my first experience with Dragon Ball, I just was like, I like these 3 characters. So I just picked Beerus, Goku Black, and 1718 Android. And I just like went with it, and I by the end of like 2-3 hours in training, I was doing like 3/4 health combos, and I was like, well, that's pretty much like that's the start. That's where the game begins.
Yeah, that's where you want to begin at.
You know, and like that was like so easy. Like literally learn basic combo, like learn a slightly more complicated version of that combo, start to stick in assists, start to stick in supers, like boom, you're in. And and that's so good.
And like one of the things I personally don't put assists into my combos.
Yeah.
But you can make anyone safe by calling in any of those assists.
Yeah, exactly. You can make everything.
And there's some of those assists that are just like they're so slow that they end up acting as a frame trap, and I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Like Goku Blue.
Yo.
I was like,
it's dirty.
That's not okay, because I'm literally about to get hit, and like down comes Goku Blue with a dive kick, and you're sitting there. It's like, that's not right. I shouldn't. All right. I guess I'm getting hit now because Goku Blue decided he wants to play dive kick.
Yeah, it's such like I don't know. It's just
there's a lot.
I love that.
I love, and that's why I'm saying, like, man, in order to keep that going, you need to keep patching your game. You need to keep adding a few more characters. You need to. Like I said, man, I cannot emphasize enough how much that Xenoverse. I mean, think about it, man.
That's it. Yeah.
Think about they are just got themselves another DLC, another 4 characters, another costume pack. Like now, after the game has been out for how long?
A long time. Yeah.
Competing up against like, even inside just that anime version scene, it's competing up against what? My Hero Academia, Naruto, and Black Clover.
Yep.
It's competing against all of those, and it's still getting support.
Yep.
I mean,
crazy.
It's crazy. It's nuts.
Absolutely insane.
And I'm just like, man, when I first saw that DLC trailer come out, I was like, man, I desperately want our fighting games to have a DLC package that lasts half that long.
Yeah.
Like, that would be fantastic, because that is currently running laps around Street Fighter V.
Yes.
Think about that for a second. Like, I would love for our fighting games to get anywhere near that package. And I mean, Injustice has been killing it with their DLCs. I mean, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's kind of just crazy on its own. Tekken is going to be killing it as soon as Noctis comes out.
Yeah, Noctis. That's right.
And I think that's the game's getting patched with Noctis as well.
There's a lot of there's apparently a pretty decent balance patch coming with Noctis. So
that's going to be crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Tekken's already like hella balanced. I don't know what they're going to do.
I mean, well, like I can think of maybe they'll just do what I hope they do is and I hope Tekken is listening to this. I hope they're just buffing.
Yeah, honestly,
like real
they
talk,
need more buffs.
I like some of these characters just need more buffs. That's it. And it's not even like anything big like, oh, they need like a bigger special move or like overhaul on damage. No, they just need like some things to be safe on block.
Yeah.
Not even plus, just
some slightly safer moves.
0.
There's some characters who have, I think, a few too many like safe normals or like block strings. Like, I mean, I don't want to call Brian out, but like,
no, but Brian has a lot of them.
Brian has the thing about Brian, and Brian is such a legacy character.
Right.
Incredibly like probably one of the most legacy characters next to like Yoshi, Mitsu, but like and Paul. Paul's a super legacy character.
I mean, come on.
But the thing about Brian is, especially with the newer iterations of the game, he has. And most of them are pretty not really heavily used, but he has a lot of like 1-2 like type block strings that like are just like slight variations, but they have all different levels of attack. So you'll have like I think there's like a 1-2-1-1 and like a 1-2-1-2. You know what I mean? Like just slight variations, and a lot of them are like -9. So like it's very at times with Brian, it's very very easy to do these sorts of like just cheeky mix-ups, which aren't like. They're not hard to like work with. Most of them are just like mids and highs. But like it's that extra bit of like leverage that he gets from that, and there's not much you can do about it other than just sort of dealing with it. And there's some characters that lack that entirely, who have almost no block strings, and they have to rely almost entirely on pokes.
Right.
Which is part of play style, but at the same time, when you have such like legacy characters, and you have newer characters that get introduced in the game, like Lily and like Elisa, who have like 80 moves at most, you end up with like a character like Brian with almost 200 moves, so many more options than like these like newer characters. I think that's something they could address, is to sort of maybe, I guess, integrate the newer characters more into the game.
I think the newer characters need. Well, so there's the catch.
Yeah.
And this is the problem coming from.
This is the Tekken problem.
This is the Tekken problem. No, but this is seriously the Tekken problem, and it's one of those things that Soul Calibur doesn't have to deal with, but Tekken does.
Yes.
Is sometimes a larger move list, while being a better thing, is more intimidating to a newer player.
Yep.
So when a newer player comes into a game, it is more likely that they're going to pick a newer character.
Yes, it's true.
It's very unlikely they're going to go with a legacy character.
Yes.
When that happens, and they hit that move list, and they see, oh, new character. Oh, look, this is a short command list.
Yep.
This is all of my tools. This is my toolbox. That is a comforting feeling for a newer player.
Yeah, yeah, you see that smaller move list.
What I wouldn't suggest so much is newer moves or more moves, but what I would suggest is more options from those moves.
Yes, yeah.
Like a further options to those strings.
More natural combos.
Because that's something that's like, hey, here's another tool.
Yes,
and
exactly.
You're set, and it's not something completely different.
Yes.
It's not something completely outside of what you're working with right now.
Because there is nothing wrong with the smaller moveset.
No.
It's just the fact that it's the idea that a newer player could, I feel like, get frustrated with the fact that they're playing against a character that has so many mix-up opportunities, and they have almost no mix-up opportunities. And I think that that's something that, especially a character, like I always point to Brian about this, because he has, if you look at his moveset,
oh yeah, he's got a lot.
He has so many natural, they're not natural combos, but so many natural sort of built-in mix-ups that I think, like when you're talking more of like a casual or like a lesser experienced crowd, can get very frustrating very quickly. And I think that if you want to sort of introduce the game to a larger audience, which is Tekken 7 did such a good job of doing. If they wanted to further that, I think that would be a great start, is giving more of the newer characters more options.
And like that's what I mean when I say the Tekken problem, because Soul Calibur is not going to have that problem due directly to the fact that most of their combos and most things are string related.
Yeah.
A lot of it's a lot more, hey, you have to hit these buttons in order to do this type of thing.
To do anything at all.
And like, which means that's great, because it just means you could just add in or take away or change strings as much as you want.
Yeah, streamlines it a lot.
With this though, that's gonna be something that's gonna really, really hamper and really be difficult for them.
Yeah.
another game that kind of got caught on that situation as far as 3D fighters. 2 other games that got caught. Yeah. One obviously is Virtual Fighter.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, it just.
Where do you even begin?
I know. I mean, that was the problem with that. Was what I still today feel like is the struggle with Virtual Fighter. It's the question that you just asked. Where do I begin?
Yeah,
it's seriously none of these characters are straightforward at all. What is going on? Like, why, what am I doing wrong? It's like a question that a lot of players ask.
Oh my God, that game.
That game was.
It is so. Me and Mason used to just jam Virtua Fighter.
Right.
We used to just jam Virtua Fighter. We picked up Virtua Fighter 2 on the freaking Sega Saturn one day, and we just like fell in love. We were like, this game is so good. And because there was like a Sega Genesis version of it that was 2D. Then they put like a 3D version of it, and it was so fun, so unbelievably fun. And like, but like as we played it more and more, we started to realize how deep it went, and we were like, this is only the 2nd iteration, and it was made on the Sega Saturn. And then we picked up 5, and we were like, this game is just so deep. It's like. You like there's literally like there are so many ways to do every single thing that you can do in the game can be done in like 10 different ways, even right down to the way that you hit the ground. There's like
that's right, I forgot about that.
Literally like every single move knocks you down in a different way, and each knockdown has a different property, and like then there's like all the different kinds of throws. There's all the different kinds of crumbles. There's like it starts to get so deep, and then you add in like fuzzy guard because there's like the 3D like there's like there's like ye old fuzzy guard, which is like just like your stand crouch fuzzy guard, like just the option select. But then you have like the Virtua Fighter fuzzy guard, which is like you can do lows that will get you instant overheads. And like, the game starts to get so insane.
I remember there was a knockdown or a hard knockdown that had the character stand back up, but it was still a knockdown.
But you were still
and if you waited longer, like a second too long enough, it went into a crumble state. I was like, what the
Dude.
What did I just do? And I was the one doing it to my opponent.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that?
And then like add on like the fact that like there's different breaks for like stage breaks, and then like even like hitting the wall changes. It's
the game was
it was so unreal.
The game was just depth upon like an extra amount of
layers.
And I was
so
like,
ridiculous.
oh, okay, no. Yeah. Like, and people were trying and God bless the Virtual Fighter crowd, because they were trying desperately to be like, no, it's you can do this. And I was like,
it's not that
you are
bad.
lying to everyone.
But the thing about that game is, it really is like you watch high level play, like watch like Korean players who have been playing that game, or Japanese players who've been playing that game forever.
Yeah, it's
and
scary.
You see them play. It literally is like at high level, it's like real almost.
I was about to
it's
say,
like,
that's what I would tell. I was like,
it's like
it would have been easier actually for you to just stand up and actually fight each other with those martial arts.
Like,
it would have been easier for you, because real talk, I am freaking confused already about. I remember at one point they were like, "Oh yeah, that's a 3-way 50-50." What do you mean? That sentence doesn't make sense. How do you have a 3-way? Wait, does that mean there's 3 ways for you to hit him, and also there's 3 ways for you to punish him? Yes. How?
The game is so fun. And the craziest, the most insane part of it all, it is a 3-button fighter.
Yeah. It's the least amount of buttons. There are more buttons in Smash than there are in this game.
Unreal.
I don't understand.
Virtua Fighter really is like the pinnacle of complexity.
It is. I do not. I challenge people, and I know that there's probably this one fighting game that's out there that nobody knows about. But I challenge people to try and find a game that is played as much as Virtua Fighter, that's as complex as Virtua Fighter. That game is just levels.
Yeah.
Upon levels.
And it's sort of and I think it's sort of an inherent thing in 3D fighters in general. It's sort of like they can't be as simple as 2D fighters.
And so
like at their core.
So the one hand.
Not that 2D fighters are simple, but
no,
like.
No. I mean, like on one hand, my problem with that is that this game is kind of proven it. They kind of can be. I understand that where everyone's coming from, but they kind of can be.
Yeah.
They can be
in mindset.
If I say in mindset, they can be simpler or as simple.
Yeah.
But you just have to have respect for A, the characters, and B, the types of playing styles.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that like Tekken and Soul Calibur both do very well. And then you have things that like characters that don't do very well with that, such as things like DOA, where that doesn't go very well.
Yeah.
I mean, you make a mix-up. Yeah, one of the problems that a lot of people had with that game was one of the characters, the new characters that made in their Taekwondo character that they added in, was they were like, yeah, he's a mix-up character, and everyone just kind of looked at the creator and was like, but all the characters are mix-up characters. What do you mean this character is a mix-up character? All the characters can do that. He's more of a stance character. So like literally one of the things that they gave him in his patch was the fact that, oh, he has more ways of going into his stance. And now all of a sudden people started playing him more because the idea of just making him just a mix-up character just didn't work because all of the characters had that potential already.
Yes.
So it's like, well, you didn't give him anything. He literally doesn't have anything that everyone else already has.
Yep.
So I hate to see, like, I hate to tell people that Bandai Namco kind of are the kings of 3D, but they kind of are the king of 3D fighting games.
Tekken is sort of, I think, it has such like finesse and like its design that like is a culmination of like years and years and years of like perfecting like what is good about 3D fighters. Like a game like Virtua Fighter is sort of like an experiment in complexity. Like how far can we go? How many mechanics can we add? How like difficult can we make our game to play? And like that's fun in its own right. But Tekken takes 3D fighters and all the things that are great about 3D fighters, like the addition of three-dimensional space, using positioning more than a 2D fighter uses positioning, using walls, using like that kind of stuff, but still streamlining it enough that it can be played by people who aren't willing to sink their entire lives into it.
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
And so like it goes as deep as you want it to go, basically. And a game like Virtua Fighter can't really do that.
No.
And neither can really DOA, because DOA surrounds itself in a somewhat rather complex like system.
I mean, and that's like on the surface, the systems that DOA system seems very simple.
Yeah, the grab, what is it called? The
guard, counter, throw.
Yeah.
The attack, counter, throw, triangle.
Yeah, the triangle. Yeah.
On the surface, you're like, all right, so it's rock, paper, scissors.
Bam. Oh,
cool. And like that subject stands all the way up until the character's back hits the ground. Then that object is out the window, and then you're dealing with a completely different fighting game.
Yep.
And what's up is down, what's down is up, and there is no in between.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the things change so rapidly with that game. And so that's one of the reasons why I was happy that especially when I heard that DOA was taking a break. That I was happy about, because I was like, good, now they can stop, take a look at all these other 3D fighters that are coming out now, and be like, all right, what can I change? What can I add? And what can I do better? Because that's what a lot of companies are doing now.
Yeah.
You look at cross-tag battle, and you can look and you can see, oh, this is where Marvel Infinite made their mistakes. And if you watch, like, from when the game was first announced to now, you could see all the extra game mechanics they added in to be like, all right, this is where Marvel made their mistakes. We're going to fix and do what Marvel
couldn't do or wouldn't do.
Right. And same thing with one of the reasons why I think Soul Calibur 6 looks so... Get out of here. I'm taking one now. Oh, I'm taking that one. Oh, they all say the same thing.
You're trash. I'm totally taking this. I might put this up at work. Wait, Lucky D, can I have this? Can I have this?
Can I have this?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of doing. We're just chatting.
Yeah, fuck it.
We're just hanging out.
Good shit.
Hey. Yeah, dude. I'll be here. I'll be around.
Tell everyone I said
Will do, my dude. I don't know if anyone is
Are you going to
either.
go to the Mohegan Sun tournament? Yeah, Sunday, I think it's the 24th of March, near towards the end of the month.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm going to be at a final round.
Oh,
cool.
So I might be too exhausted.
I was about to say, yeah. When is final round?
March 16th.
Oh, dang, that's like what? Next weekend?
It's like 2 weeks from now.
What? Yo, guys, you might need to watch that here. You might want to come by.
Hell yeah.
And like eat fries, play video games while we watch final round. There's
like
nothing better, man.
Sounds like a good time.
You sit here, you just have a good
Catch
time.
you later, Nick. Thanks for coming up.
We
were saying something about DOA.
So yeah, no, that's one of the things that I feel. One of the reasons why Soul Calibur 6 is looking so good.
Yeah.
It's because the guy was like, I'm taking everything I learned from Tekken 7, and I'm applying it to Soul Calibur 6. And I think that these games that are taking breaks and stopping and not just plowing forward and like learning from what other games and what their games are doing and now applying the things, I think those are the games that come out either looking the sharpest or just being the funnest. Is those games, which is kind of why I feel like on one hand I'm not happy that cross tag battle's going to Evo, but on the other hand I feel like give cross tag battle a solid year. You suck! Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. 3 fists in a row. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should probably turn that down a bit. Because if that happens again, I'm going to go over there and I'm just going to punch Mason in the head for ever allowing that happening to him. Oh, my gosh.
You suck.
Anyway.
That was gold.
Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, I hope that these companies, I want these companies to actually take a break, to slow down and actually become as fine-tuned as possible. So I think that if DOA comes back, look at what Tekken 7's doing. Look at what Soul Calibur 6 does. And then comes back with a new fighting game with DOA 7. I think it's going to be a lot better than DOA 5, DOA 6, DOA 4. I think it's going to be their best one.
Because the what was it? Was it last round? Final round? I forget.
Yeah, it's final round.
Final round. I had a huge problem with that game, and I think a lot of people did.
I had a problem with that game for several reasons.
My major issue, honestly, with that game was not necessarily like so much of an issue with it being like overwhelming or any of those things, but really just came down to overall the way the game felt. Just like, I don't know, even if you could pull off really cool stuff, even if you got like the sickest reads and like you just like were making the right calls, it just never felt satisfying. Everything about the game just felt very like rushed. I don't know how else to put it. It felt like the game, like they were like, all right, we've got all these mechanics, let's just throw the mechanics in, but let's not focus on making any of it feel good. You know what I mean?
I think most of that feel problem came from the fact of, okay, we have all these mechanics, and it's one of the, this is another like small hiccup I have about certain fighting games, like KOF, where let's put this mechanic in, but let's also make it so that every character has to use that mechanic.
Yes.
So it's less satisfying when you do that mechanic, and it's a lot less satisfying. It's almost like it's less satisfying when you do it when you don't. Like when Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 4, when you pulled off a focus dash cancel, FADC.
Yeah.
You felt good hitting that combo.
Yeah.
All right? Because that was that character's combo, that was your combo, that was your thing. So when you hit that, there was a large amount of satisfaction of, yeah, I hit that, I got that.
Yes.
Well,
all me.
In King of Fighters, it's less satisfying and not as hype or surprising when somebody hits a max mode combo. Why? Because you're expecting it.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to be hitting max mode combos. All the characters have a max mode combo. I mean,
it's like the
using max mode for anything else but max mode combos is literally a part of the meta.
Yeah.
So when you have a strong mechanic like that, and all the characters are forced to use those strong mechanics,
in a very similar, not exactly the same, but a very similar way, it's a lot less satisfying for whenever you're doing crazy or cool or fun stuff. So you take this game, where the mechanic now we have is rage, rage drive, and rage art.
And like just the generic, the Tekken juggle that's been forever, always been in the game.
But just taking that mechanic, you can choose. If you want to, right now, to be like, forget this, I'm going to hit my rage drive right there, I could do that. But if I was, that's just Mason's way of playing Brian.
That's his attempt.
If I'm playing Brian or I play Katarina, when I play Katarina, I'm looking for a rage art. I'm going to either combo into it, or I'm going to do it in neutral when I know you're hitting a button. I never use her rage drive.
You don't have to.
See, that's the thing. I don't have to. I'm not forced to use it. So it's a game mechanic that I'm not forced to being used. And that's the thing that's in DOA. You had to use stun. You had to use the final art. You had to. Or if you weren't using final art, you had to use the killer launcher. You didn't get a choice. Like, if you landed that power blow, well, man, you got to go for that. You got to go for whatever the max damage is at that point. You don't have a choice. There's nothing else for you there. So it was less satisfying because, oh, well, everyone can do that. It's like hitting, right now, it's like hitting a sweep combo in a Dragon Ball. Well, that's not very satisfying because everyone can do it. The satisfaction part is whenever you do a vanish. Or whenever you don't do a vanish, but you have the sickest ground play. Or you don't do that, but you have another mix-up on the way.
Exactly.
So that's why doing a sweep combo, all right, that's not that impressive. But doing a dragon drive? Out of nowhere? And you get that launcher, you switch out the character? Now that's satisfying.
It's that moment when somebody hits a combo and everyone's going, oh, max damage. But then they just smack them down to the ground and go for a sick mix-up or a trade out with they swap out for another character. Like, that's the hype.
I'm about to say, you don't know right now. We don't know exactly what's going on. For certain characters, we've gotten to the point now. Like, okay, this is generic. We know what Cell's going to do next. But if someone comes up playing as Krillin, you don't know
what's that next move.
But if somebody, it doesn't matter what the tier was in DOA. If somebody came up playing the lowest of tier characters that you've never played, well, eventually they're going for that power play. Like it's foretold. It doesn't even matter what character you're playing.
It's that built. It's like, for me, it's like a lot of fighting games lack that sort of, and I always point to Third Strike, in my opinion, as like the like pinnacle. In my opinion, like, if you want to talk about just an absolutely, at its core, phenomenal fighting game. Like, a game that gives you tools and never tells you how to use them.
I felt like Third Strike and Capcom vs. SNK were the games that best separated the ranks of players. From the beginners to the intermediates to the advanced. And when you have fighting games that can easily separate that, okay, this mofo is parrying supers. I probably want to check myself at the door. Because I ain't parrying supers yet. But I have an idea of how to parry certain things. I can parry like small Hadoukens. Or you throw a Hadouken and the guy parries it. Shit. I don't know how to do that.
and then like, it's sort of like it's sort of the player develops the meta in the sense that like, rather than, like you're saying, like sort of saying, oh, well, these characters, they all have this thing and you have to do the thing. If you don't do the thing, then you will lose the game. In a game like Third Strike, there are players who rarely use parry. There are players who will never, like, there are professional players in Japan who you will never see parry a fireball. They will jump every fireball. They will neutral jump every fireball. They don't want to parry because what they're afraid of is that additional meta, which is, what if he's throwing this fireball to get me to parry so he can jump in on me while I'm in the parry state, right? Like it's like that additional meta that you start to have to consider that you don't know which player is going to use that meta against you and which player is going to stick to a completely different style of play. It's that variation in play style.
And that's why those games survive. And why they survived for so long. But nowadays market, And this brings us all the way back down to Dragon Ball as well.
Yeah, all the way back to the roots.
Yeah, but that's in nowadays market. You've got to balance.
Yep.
You've got to patch.
Yep.
If you want to keep your players interested, we were okay back in the day with Magneto, Cable, Storm. We were okay with Yun Yang, Chun-Li for 1,000 years. We were okay with those things, with your occasional Ken. We were okay with those things back then. Now, what we demand is if your name doesn't start with Marvel, I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to expect that we're going to have balanced play.
Yep.
And that's where I'm so scared for Dragon Ball.
Yep.
Because Axis is just well known for just not balancing their games. And it takes them like 5 iterations. And right now, I was talking to a lot of anime players, and they were like, I don't know, I'm not going to lie, Guilty Gear is currently Axis' most balanced game ever.
Yeah, that's
like
probably
if
true.
you were like, I was like, ever, like ever. Like if you go back and play other Guilty Gears,
yeah,
you know, it's nowhere near as balanced as this.
Yeah.
You go back to play any other game, it's nowhere near as balanced as this.
Yeah.
You play this Guilty Gear, this is as balanced as you're ever going to get.
The new Revelator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what the anime players guys that were telling me today. Was like that is your most balanced game.
Yeah. I mean, and it really it's incredibly like it's just like you touch the game and it's just magic.
Yeah.
Like it really is like that good. I remember playing. I played a lot of Guilty Gear, but my goodness, just
like that game.
Ugh.
And like so
everything about it.
So yeah, I must say so that's one of the reasons why I was very interested in watching that game.
Yeah.
I suck at play. I cannot play Guilty Gear for the life of me. But I really I enjoyed watching that game, and that's one of the reasons why I kept such a close eye on cross tag battle.
Yeah.
And like the way that cross tag battle has fallen out, there's a lot of different things that you can tell they took into account. And they obviously the same. I don't know if it was the same team or not, but the team that was working on cross tag battle is definitely somebody there took notes on Dragon Ball. It's like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z doesn't do this, we are doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
So that game is going to be a game I'm telling people to watch out for. But the reason why it was so adamant, especially on like online and other things, when I heard that it was going to EVO, I was like, I don't want it going to EVO because if it performs poorly at EVO, people are going to think that the game's bad.
Yep.
And I'm like, but it's not. It just needs more time to get the rest of those characters.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like after the first patch, and most characters are in there. It doesn't even need to be the full 20, just 10.
Yep.
And after the first patch, this game will be ready for EVO.
And
it's ready.
And honestly, it could even have a reverse effect where if the game comes out at EVO and it performs well, then that might lead devs to believe that they're okay where they are and not strive to make it better.
You're right.
That's another prospect that scares me is because at the end of the day, devs can love their game as much as they want. But if they have a producer behind them, if they have a company backing them, it's not their decision.
Right.
The company says this is great, game performed well. You guys, we don't need to put that much more money into it, right? Like if they feel like the game is going to sell well, if they feel like they're going to make their money, at the end of the day, that's the reality of it. And we have to always keep in mind that like money is king.
Money is king.
So if a game is going to sell, a game is going to sell. And if a publisher decides game sold, we made our money, that's all we need, then that developer might not get the funding they need to continue to make the game. And like that's a very reach type scenario, but it's always a possibility.
But it is something that you have to take into consideration because Access is obviously, or Arc for that matter, is obviously working really hard.
Yeah.
And they're obviously looking forward specifically for EVO.
Yes.
So EVO, in one retrospect or another, is going to be a determining factor on how this company wants to move forward with this game.
Yep.
One way or another. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's like the biggest thing, but the numbers that are at EVO, how the game performs, how many people are watching, what characters are being played, what strategies are being used, all of that is going to be obviously taken as a hard note. I mean, you have literally the producers and the teams for these games and the president of the company, for God's sakes, coming specifically because this game is at this tournament.
Yep.
So that's
gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. But it's so scary.
It is. It's never fun.
I'm about to say it's just because you're just sitting there. You're just like, if this happens and it flops, will they just kill the game and walk away?
Just throw it out.
And will they just move? And a lot of people were online being like, I don't think they'll just drop and kill the game. I was like, they kind of can.
Yep.
Because what they have in the background, as far as things that that can make them money, their next project, the next IP they can work on, is Persona 5 Arena.
Yeah.
And it's not like Persona 5. It's not like that's not going to sell.
Yeah.
Persona 5 was RPG of the game last year.
Yep.
It sold millions of copies around the world.
Yep.
A fighting game ripoff for God's sake, they made a dance game ripoff of it. Let's be honest, a fighting game ripoff of it that sold, where the previous version sold literally the second most out of all the other spin-offs of the thing. I mean, it's kind of hard to stick with cross-tag battle when you have a money-printing machine next to you.
Right next to it, yeah, exactly. And it's by far, Persona is the larger IP. And again, it's just, it sucks that that's the reality of, but ultimately, fighting games are a niche no matter how you look at it. And it's like these companies might be passionate, but they can't. Passion doesn't make. Passion doesn't fund everything.
The passion is not going to make it to the end.
Exactly.
And passion ain't going to pay the bills.
Yeah.
And so.
So they need to do a lot to like make it, to solidify it. And I think that's honestly, speaking from like from that perspective, a game like Street Fighter V is lucky that it has the name it has. If Street Fighter wasn't in front of that, right? If that game did not have Street Fighter under it,
no one would be playing it right now.
No one would be playing it. It honestly,
like it's
after that release, the flop on that release,
and then the flop after season 2, and now we're standing in season 3.
Yeah.
And it's a moving train, but man, is it struggling.
Yeah.
And if it was like the name Street Fighter in and of itself is taking this thing on its back, and has literally just dragged it through the mud for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was talking to players about it, and like even Lucky Diaz said the same thing about the game. And the thing was that the game's just, quite frankly speaking, it's not fun. It's not a fun game. It's a strategic game. It's a tactically defining game. There is a lot of forethought that you could go into the game. There's an incredible amount of footsies in the game, frame data, all of that stuff is all in the game, layered. And it's got character, but it's not fun. And when you've got a fighting game that's not fun, the fans are going to play it, but you are not going to keep too many new players.
You're
And
gonna lose them.
that's what's been happening so far in Street Fighter V is you're not seeing a lot of new. Because in Street Fighter 4, you had players who were just like, I've never played a Street Fighter game before in my life. I didn't even know what the heck Third Strike was. But I know Street Fighter 4. And I'm in this for the long. And they were in it for the long haul.
And that's great.
That's great.
It's exactly what you want. Like I hate when people like make a derogatory term out of it. Like that's great. Who cares if you didn't play Third Strike?
Right. That's what you want. You want
those players.
New players in.
That's what keeps your franchise alive.
And I mean, that's literally why some of our franchises right now, like Pokken, that's Poken's lifeblood right now. It's just new players. There ain't no legacy going into that.
And that's like a huge. I think a huge problem that Tekken suffers from is that like look at like the guys who are playing competitive Tekken right now and go back to Tekken 3. It's the same guys. And like. It sucks because it's just the nature of the game, as we talked about, and like it's something that fighting games they're on the up. They're on the up right now.
They are on the up
and
right now.
they need to carry that momentum, and the way they're going to do it is by pulling in the new players.
And like this is one of the terrifying things that I have about for Tekken side on the thing is it seems like you gain and you keep more new players in those 2D fighting games than those 3D.
Yes.
Because of that stereotype or that stigmatism that these games are harder to play.
Harder, more complex. Yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't and it shouldn't really be that way. And I'm hoping, from what I heard and from what I heard people talking about and on the Reddits and on the forums and from Bandai Namco's and everything and like that, letting players play Soul Calibur 6, I'm hoping that this is finally the game that changes that. I'm hoping that we get a couple of... I'm hoping that they've learned what they learned from Tekken 7, which was, this is how we bring new players in. Okay, now that we have them, this is how we keep them.
Yes.
And that's what I'm hoping that they do, is that we bring in new players and we keep them.
Yep. I think that, honestly, if there's one thing that every single fighting game can learn a thing or two from, is Guilty Gear and their tutorial. Every single fighting game
should have a tutorial like that.
Intricate. Skullgirls is a huge go-to for me when it comes to great tutorials. Skullgirls had a fantastic tutorial that
it did.
Taught you tons and tons of very fundamental things. It was not the game to learn the fundamentals inside of, because at the end of the day, Skullgirls lacked a lot of the fundamentals of fighting games. But if Tekken, which they really blew it on, the tutorial side.
They just threw it out the window. And that was literally one of the reasons why a lot of people were complaining about this game is not the game of the year.
Because like you gotta how are you supposed to know what to look for? How are you supposed to know?
No, but seriously, and that's one of the things that I have to give it to Guilty Gear severely.
Oh my god.
That is the best tutorial.
Yeah.
Hands down. Like the best tutorial that you could ever ask for in a fighting game.
Unbelievable. Like you could learn so much from those
just playing the tutorial.
Yeah. And amazing.
And then so that's one of the things I really hope that they focus on for this for Soul Calibur is a strong tutorial.
Yeah. And like a strong practice mode that has like a full featured practice mode, but not only a full featured practice mode, but like an intuitively full featured practice mode, not like a weird, like tricky, like hard to navigate, menu heavy practice mode.
So right now, Street Fighter V's practice mode is it's okay, but once again, it only, and the reason why I bring it up is like this practice mode for tournament players like you and me, we're like, gosh, this is what I want.
Yeah, this is the practice.
This is what I want for practice mode. But for non-tournament players, it's just like, the f is this? What are half of those numbers on the side?
Yeah, right.
I just need to know damage.
Yep.
What is all of this? And then they see damage, and it's like, all right, 6,000. 6,000 out of what?
Yeah, that is a huge problem, honestly. What is up with that? What is up with fighting games and not telling you what max health is?
I was like, when I was playing, and I'm doing this whole, I'm writing up this whole thing about video games can be played by everyone, and I'm using my housemates, my friends, and my roommates as freaking test subjects, because some of them, one of them's my boss, and she's like, yeah, the last time I played a video game working was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 on PlayStation 2, and I was like, we're going to start with Undertale and move where we can go from here, okay? All right. But, like, one of the things is, like, I was showing them, like, the practice mode for Dragon Ball Z, and they're like, the fuck are all those numbers for?
Yeah.
And then I showed them Street Fighter 5, and I was like, and the colors, the characters are changing colors because you're transforming? No, it just means I can't. You know what? That's kind of not intuitive at all, is it?
Yeah, right.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say about this? I'm blue for a second, I'm red for 3 seconds, I go back to blue, and then I go back to my normal color. What the fuck does that actually mean if I didn't know what that meant, like, from other games?
Yep.
So, and then I showed them Guilty Gear, because I still had it somehow still installed on my PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And they were like, this makes sense.
Yep.
And I showed them the tutorial, and they were like, if I wanted to, I could play this game on a pad. And I was like, okay. So there's a number one problem with, especially our fighting games, is A, no tutorial, and B, the practice modes are not actually they're not designed
intuitive
for that. And that's kind of hilarious if you think about it for 20 seconds. Because when we go online and we feed somebody, and we're like, dude, go freaking train. Go into practice mode and figure things out. Well, they're supposed to know how to do that.
We don't know that person's
click
skill
practice
level.
mode, and everything is confusing as all hell.
Yep.
So how are you supposed to be encouraged to train in the game?
Yep.
Quite frankly speaking, It's not even like I don't know how to train in this game. I don't know what half of the crap you're talking about in the game is.
Yeah.
And that all comes back down to a tutorial.
Yeah.
If you have a strong tutorial, and a tutorial that explains your training mode.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Like, it takes you into training mode, and then just literally through training mode teaches you how to play the game.
Yep.
And then allows you to experiment via that route.
Yep.
That would be perfect.
Yep.
And I hope that Cross Tag does it. I hope Soul Calibur 6 does that.
Yep.
Because that'll bring a hell of a lot of characters. I don't think Cross Tag Battle is going to bring in a hell of a lot, mostly because no one knows who those characters are. There's not one, not two, not three, but 4 freaking different. Who thought that was a good idea? Real quick. No, but real quick, you're like, all right, let's bring this anime that no one has any understanding of. All right, that's cool. All anime is weird anyway, so it's not going to make a difference. Great. Let's add in this other really freaking weird one in as well. All right, we're still okay. We're still okay. All right, now add in the Japanese video RPG game. We're still okay. Now add in the American anime. Why?
Like, yeah.
Like, at a certain point, you have to realize you lost them. You lost them. You lost us. At a certain point, you got to realize, at a certain level, you lost us, guys.
Yeah. There's a very, I think a very, like, I hate saying toxic, but at times a very toxic mindset that people can have in the fighting game community that's like they're not necessarily aware of, in that like they sort of take that like get good approach to like the way that people learn through experience, get your ass whooped over and over and over again. Sort of the arcade approach of like you don't know anything about the game, you learn the game by playing the game and getting beaten and learning from your experiences. But the reality is that like that sort of environment doesn't really exist anymore.
No.
Like readily. You can you can come to your locals, but not everybody has locals.
Right.
Not everybody has access to that kind of stuff. So like I'm gonna switch this over real quick. So like that sort of mindset is great when you're trying to like teach people stuff. Fucking hell, one second. Oh, it's not working anymore, whatever. When you're trying to like teach people like who kind of already know where they're at in a fighting game, right? If you already sort of know like frame data, you already understand like the fundamental like this button does this button does that, this is a combo, this is that. Like once you like have those fundamental understandings of a fighting game, then that mindset works. Okay, now I'm gonna go play a bunch of games, get my ass whooped, and I'm gonna learn because I know what I need to learn about. I understand what I'm doing wrong. Like, oh, I'm doing this move over and over again, and it's punishable. I need to stop doing that move. If you don't even understand the concept of punishable versus not punishable, like I explained to a friend recently, like my mindset of fighting games, which is like fighting games are all about like, it's like a game of turns, right? Like you take your turn and then your opponent takes their turn, and then you do something to try and get your turn back, and you're basically just trading turns. That's how I think about it. Is it my turn? It's not my turn. Okay, don't do anything stupid and get your turn, right? Like that mindset is not. It's not readily like it's like that's not a mindset that people can just learn overnight. And if you don't, if like we need to like develop a system where people can develop that mindset, you know, and
but
that's
it's harder nowadays, especially with these games mostly going towards the ranks of it's bad for something to be negative on block.
Yes.
It's bad for a player to not be pressing buttons.
I don't know what's going on.
You tried.
I tried.
It's bad for a player to not be pressing buttons.
Yeah.
So when you have that mindset of, well, I'm not getting punished for doing this.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden someone finds a way to punish it. It's like the worst habit. It's like quitting smoking.
Yep.
I mean, it's almost impossible to stop doing that thing.
Yes.
Once you, and I find like a great example of this is in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
After somebody does down heavy.
Yep.
And then super dashes immediately afterwards.
Yep.
To try to keep themselves safe.
Yeah.
That's not safe. If I know you're going to do that, I can down heavy and punish you.
Yeah, and you get the full combo.
And will watch players online and even in tournament. They know the other player knows this. They know the other player can do this. They know how much health they're about to lose. But you will watch them still do that super dash. And it's not like, well, I was just hoping this time it was catching you off guard. It's you feel yourself hitting the button, and by the time your mind clicks of, wait, Isn't that a bad thing? It's too late.
Yep.
And it's literally because the game didn't teach you that that's not an appropriate idea.
Yes.
It's not, but the game never went through the trouble of being like, don't do that.
Yes.
Now, mind you, you can still do that, vanish, end up on the other side, and now you're plus. It's still your turn.
Yep.
And you can end with a special move, and it's not your turn, but you're not unsafe now.
Yes. Yes.
That's a probability. But you're not going to find a lot of players doing that because there wasn't really a tutorial explaining, hey, after you hit this button, you're minus.
Yeah.
Here are some things you can do, but be warned, here are some things that can come at you for doing that.
Yes. Yes.
Keep these things in mind.
Yes.
And crazy thing is, Guilty Gear actually explained that.
All of
like,
it.
Guilty Gear went through the point of, oh, you did that? Now watch as the computer punish you and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
What did you learn? Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yep.
But you can do it in these situations.
Yep.
And so now, like, that's one of the reasons why I hope, I guess that's the number one thing that I really hope is inside these next two new fighting games.
Big releases, yeah.
Strong
Super
tutorial.
strong tutorials.
And explaining practice mode.
Yep.
I feel like that's where you're going to be able to keep your players here.
I think that's the key is not making people feel hopeless. Because hopelessness is like the fastest way to make someone hate.
It'll kill your game.
People will play the game for 10, 15 hours, and they'll just say to themselves, "I will never get better at this game." And the reason why they feel like they'll never get good at the game is because they have absolute. It's like trying to learn an instrument.
Yeah.
People who don't know how to practice an instrument, they're gonna pick the instrument up, they're gonna start playing it, they're gonna go, I'm not getting any better, and they're gonna put it down.
They're gonna drop.
And the reason that they got is not because they're not good or because they can't be good, but because they just don't know how to get better. And like that's like a huge problem.
And it's huge.
Yeah.
And Dragon Ball's, that's where I think that is where Axe makes all of their games.
Yeah.
They make the game where they're this great thing, and then the players feel hopeless, and they drop the game, and then the game becomes unpopular.
Yep.
Because there was a time period where the players felt hopeless.
Yeah.
And by the time they went back to fix it, it's just simply speaking too late.
Yeah.
And that's the way that happened. That's what happened with BlazBlue.
Yep.
It happened a bit for Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
It sure as hell happened for Under Night and Birth. I mean, that's like textbook definition of this.
Yep.
And it can happen to Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
But it's a simple tweak. It's a simple fix. It's a literal Season 2 patch. Just saying that this is going to get fixed is more than enough to keep a player playing.
Yep.
And it's more than enough to keep everyone playing.
Yep.
Really. Because as soon as we find out about those patch lists, as soon as we find out that the game is going to get patched, what does everyone do? They start picking up a different character.
Yep.
Because they know, my character's about to get nerfed to all hell. I guess I did the same thing with Armika.
They start putting their hours
playing,
in.
Better pick up Laura because my Armika's about to get nerfed to the crapping bag.
Yeah.
And then you just play Alex and be like, well, I was nerfed anyway, so nothing really changed.
I was never good in the first place.
I was never really a good character to begin with, so say la vie, guys, say la vie.
Yeah, damn, dude. But yeah, all I can say is I'm super excited.
I'm excited
for these new few games.
I'm excited for the new few games. I am holding my breath for Dragon Ball.
Yep.
I am holding my breath for Cross Tag Battle. I'm just holding my breath because those are the two games that are right now on the thinnest of cords. We've seen games go down these roads.
Yep.
And we've seen the exit for where you could still be successful, and we've also seen all of them just skip that exit and fall straight off the edge.
Yep.
And so I'm very, very, I'm holding my breath for both of those games, hoping that they somehow pull through. I have no fears or worried about Soul Calibur 6. That game's going to be a fucking blast.
Yeah, I definitely think that game's going to kill it.
All right, man.
Hey, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, man. I got to drive home. I got an hour drive home.
Hey guys, I'll see you.
Yeah, thank everyone who might, if anyone's hanging out.
I don't know if anyone's still hanging out in the chat.
Hell, I want to like post this.
I'm about to say we should post this.
That was a good freaking chat.
Yeah, we're gonna post this, guys. We're posting this on YouTube. Is this on what? Is this on your channel?
This is on Nick DeJesus, but I can have him toss it my way.
Yeah, that or I'll do it. But yeah, one of us will do it. We gotta post this. Hell, man. We gotta commentate an actual tournament.
Good chat.
Good chat.
All right, everybody have a good night. See y'all later.